Hey y'all. Happy Friday. I wanted to come on here real quick so we could talk about Married at First Sight, the madness that I posted earlier and or late last night. And also Ready to Love because we didn't talk about Ready to Love last week. Katie, no, it's not coming on tonight. Tonight's not a new episode. I don't know why all these shows are taking a hiatus, okay? Look, I need to have something to talk about, something to watch, honey. So I'm gonna need them to come on with the shows. Ready to Love don't need to take no break. It's already terrible. Hey y'all. Hey Alexis, Darlene, Jessica, Katie. Let me go on up. Jessica, what you say? I think we should go on Vinny's page and leave. Bicicletas. Okay, I know that's right. Hashtag petty. Hey, Leah, Mizzy. Hey, Curls. I just watched Stacy's interview on Little Black Book. I wonder what Tressa has to say about her experience. Oh, Karen, I watched an interview with Tressa. Honey, she said she wasn't attracted to them either, honey. The gag is, honey, she could care less about Dietrich. Child. Hey Ruby. Ruby, it's just gonna be commentary. I don't show or play the episodes on my lives. Miss H. Oh, hey, Heather. Okay, y'all. So I gotta tell y'all a quick story. Hey, Royally Brit. Hey, Trey. Let me see. Let me just make sure I say hello to everybody. Hi, Natalia. Hey, Joseph. Okay, so child, let's get into it if we're gonna get into it. Hey, Bree. Hey, Love Jay. Hey, Jay Blake. Jay Blake, I know you gonna be in the building, honey. You gonna come through. Hey, Miss Miami. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so let me tell y'all a quick story that happened to me today. Okay, now first, just a side note, honey. As I was doing that whole video, because I was missing y'all on Thursday morning, okay? As I was doing that whole Married to First Sight video about Vincent and his meme, I was sitting on my waist length box braids, honey, looking like a troll, apparently. Okay. So as I'm sitting there, sitting on my hair or whatever, honey, flipping my hair back and forth, shout out to Willow, okay? I'm like, okay, let me make this video. So I go, hey Karen. So I go to the gas station because I had to do my curbside, honey. Hey Candy. And I said, let me just stop and get some gas. I hate anybody who knows me knows I hate stopping for gas. So I get out of the car and I can hear me. And I'm like, did I am at first I thought I had my phone with me and I was actually playing one of my videos. So I'm like, why do I hear my voice? And so at first I was just trying to play it cool, but I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm going crazy or what's happening. So I go back to the pump and the car next to me was like basically playing my video, the Vincent video. And I was like, oh my gosh, don't say nothing because you don't want anybody to know who you are. So don't say anything, right? Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Chandra. And so I'm just like, okay, just be quiet. And then all of a sudden, my son said, Mom. And I said, boy, what do you want? And I guess the way that I said it, the person was like, Misha. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, hey, girl, hey. I had to say something. And it was Heather, and she was so nice and she was so sweet. And she was just like, girl, I always listen to your videos and you're so beautiful and girl, you fine and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, girl, thank you. What can I say? Me looking like a troll and all, honey. Okay. And so then she was just like, oh my gosh, I knew I could like just tell your voice. And I was like, oh, child, I'm gonna have to put my Caucasian voice on from here on out, honey. Good thing I was judged, okay? Child, usually I don't judge myself to go to the gas station, but something just told me, honey, get done up. It's almost Mother's Day weekend, honey. Look like something, child. So I put myself together and then I ran into one of my subscribers. And Heather, you are so sweet. I'm so happy I got to meet you. And we had a good old Kiki, honey, over there talking about all things Married at First Sight, child. My little gas pump stop, because y'all know I only got $5 worth of gas. Okay, I'm going to curbside, child. I am not going down the street to hang out. Okay, so $5 it is, child. That pump went just as fast. Next thing you know, she was like, Misha, click. Honey, gas was already done. Okay. So, child, let's get into it. But anyway, so if y'all do happen to hear my country voice out in the streets of Houston, honey, just speak because I'm sure speak back, honey, because we had a good old 30-minute conversation. And it was a good old time, child. But Heather, I'm gonna have to get you to sign the NDA, honey. Now, don't Don't be telling people, that's her right there. That's the one that be talking about Chris and his bad made hips. Honey, don't put me out there like that. Don't do it. Don't do it, honey. Yes, $5, Jessica. Only five. Okay. All right, child. No, Jay Blake, Ready to Love is not coming on tonight. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but it ain't coming on. Okay. I just don't understand. You're gonna have to start using auto tune. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my what's the my T-Pain voice, okay? Honey, I'ma buy you a drink, honey. Cause listen, I was just talking, and y'all know I'm already loud, honey. I'm loud on the video. So I was talking to my son loud, and then she was like, Misha, and then I was freaking out because I have never heard my video like actually be playing somewhere other than my house. And so I was like, I know. I know. I was like, do I have my phone on me? Because I will like listen to the videos back, honey, just to play those ads, honey. Cha-ching. Okay, trying to get them coins. And I just was like, why is this so loud? And it was really loud. And so when I looked over, when I went back to the pump and I noticed that it was still playing, and then my son started talking, and I was like, boy, just do whatever. It doesn't matter, honey. Hurry up. And when I said hurry up, I told him speak his speech. I told him something, child. And she caught on and she was just like, Misha? I'm like, oh my God. Hey, girl. It was a good time, though. It was a good time. So anyway, child, let's get into it, child. Let's get into it, honey. So the first hour, let's talk about Married at First Sight. So let me tell y'all something, honey, because really I couldn't just do what I needed to do. I was confused as to why she didn't tell us about the incident that she believes led to her being eliminated, but I liked hearing about Stacey's background and family, her stories. Okay, so we're gonna wait a minute. I don't wanna overstep. So let's go to Married at First Sight first. Let's do the hey Tamika. Let's do the Married at First Sight commentary or whatever y'all want to talk about with Married at First Sight for the first hour, and then like at the 9 o'clock hour, then we'll do Ready to Love. Or do y'all want to do it backwards? Which one would y'all like to talk about first? Because it's all about y'all. If you want to talk about Ready to Love first, then put an R in the chat. If you want to talk about MAFS, then put MAFS, honey, so I can know what y'all wants to do. Hey, JB. You want to do it backwards, Jessica? Okay, so you want to talk about Ready to Love first? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of maths and then I'm seeing a lot of Ready to Love. Jay Blake said, I was so excited to see your video this morning. I was having withdrawals. Honey, you. I said, oh my God, where are my people? Honey, I'm supposed to be not doing no work and looking at my phone every 2 seconds. Where are the people? Then I saw that stupid countdown video and I was like, I don't feel like hearing what they have to say, honey. Everybody should feel the exact same way. All of them can go to hell. Chris can definitely go to hell with gasoline draws on, honey. And take Vincent with you, child. I hope it's a whole bunch of trolls standing at the pearly gates waiting on you, honey. Both of y'all. Oh, bastards. Okay, Married at First Sight. Let's see. Okay, so the consensus is Married at First Sight. Let's see. Okay, Trey said, let's get maths out the way. She said, let's get them out the way, child. She has had enough. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about that. All right, did anybody happen to watch the countdown to meltdown or the countdown to the showdown or whatever the hell the countdown was about? Okay, countdown to decision day when it shouldn't be a countdown. Child, they done really made me mad with that. I was like, why are we counting down? Let's just get to it. Child, this is ridiculous. What you say, Leah? Vincent is a pot belly bastard. He sure is with that old receding hairline. Your damn hairline is playing the curious case of Benjamin Button. Your hairline is going backwards, honey. You know, when you're born, you either have hair or you don't have hair. In Vincent's case, honey, he's getting younger about the head. Honey, you little Benjamin Button. Oh, bastard, made me mad. I'm like, oh, I know. I know you ain't calling nobody a troll. Now, I don't know if he was just trying to troll us because, sometimes people will post things just to get clout, honey. He wants somebody to talk about him. And that's initially why I didn't want to talk about it. I was like, I don't have time to play with Vincent. I really don't. I really don't have time for that. Chris already wore me out in the first part. So I'm good. But then when I realized I didn't have a video, I said, you know what? Let me just go and give it to him, honey. A little nice, nasty, educated read, child. Let me just get into it. Let me see. He needs to shave his head and keep up with it. He sure does, honey. Shave his head, shave his beard, honey. Shave his underarms, honey. Shave a few years off his life, honey, and close his mouth. Okay. His whole life is the curious case of Benjamin Button. He acts like a baby. Anything you say to him, he throws a tantrum. He's mad because he's broke, mad because he has no ambition, mad because he ain't got nobody to that's gonna sit around and hang out at the bodega eating them fried empanadas all damn day and night, honey, and then have enough nerve to call somebody a troll. Boy, gone on somewhere with that. Thank you for the super chat. Vincent is an angry for no reason troll. He sure is. And I'm just so confused as to how he thought that was okay. And then who wrote this? Like, I know this is a meme that you probably went and searched on Google, memes about box braids, because that's how stupid he is. And he probably found that and it wasn't even articulated right. Honey, if you're going to use a meme, at least have an articulate thought behind it. Child, get out of here with that. Let's all come together and drag this broke pot belly. Hashtag Carvana. And honey, if you are on this live and you feel the need to tell me that Vincent doesn't work for Carvana, you will be blocked. Because listen, honey, after you sat up here and call my race of women trolls, honey, there's no going back from that. Honey, it's not funny. It's not anything cute about that. There's no hee hee ha ha behind it. No, you called me a troll and you meant it. You said what you said and you ain't changing it. And I ain't gonna change what I'm gonna say about you on this live either. Okay. Chris is still talking about he still has feelings for Paige on decision day. That is ignorant. Elena, that is ignorant. Or Alana. I don't want to mispronounce it. I saw that. I said, now listen here. I don't know what y'all been doing or where you've been in hiatus or where you've been in hiding, but stop playing with me, Christopher. You do not have feelings for this girl. Like, that is just crazy. Or is it that you didn't want people to know in public? You know how you have those dudes where they call you over and they just want to chill in the house all the time. Every time they call you, they're like, let's just chill. No, I don't want to just chill in your domain all the time. I want to be seen. I want to go somewhere. I want to go out. So maybe he didn't want us to know that he liked her because he didn't like her face, but he liked her body enough to have sex with her. So he didn't want us to know out here in TV land. But then when they got to the real world over in, Peace Up, A-Town Down, honey, in Atlanta, then he felt like, you know what? I can kind of like you. And now that he knows that we don't have to tape anymore, they don't have to film anymore, now all of a sudden you still have feelings for Paige? Child, goodbye. Where's that ex? That's right, Jay Smith. Where is that ex, honey? Somewhere riding around in that Mercedes that he bought him. Hashtag Carvana, hashtag CarMax. Not CarMax. Hashtag Uber Eats. Vincent Eats. I know that's right, Candy, honey. Child, I don't have nothing for him. Dust. I cannot believe him. Why we got to deal with broccoli head? Why, Darlene? This is what the people want to know. These are the burning questions. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just ready to get to decision day so I can do this interview. I have been working on my interview questions, honey, in my my professional voice, honey. But y'all know I'm gonna say, look, on this channel we speak our speech. So I'm gonna ask you some questions, honey, and I want the real. Okay. Now I know you've been listening to these reviews, and I'm sorry if I offended you in any way, but I just want to give that disclaimer. But let's get into it if we're gonna get into it. Honey, I cannot wait for a decision day. That's why I was upset. I'm like, let's get through this. Honey, I don't have time for this. He knows Paige will make a good booty call after the show. Miss Miami 32, honey, you speaking your speech, okay? Hashtag lease vehicle. Okay, honey, you are absolutely right. Are we getting this interview on decision day? No, it's the week after decision day. So there's going to be decision day. Then I'm going to have my live on Friday. I'm going to do my regular review as always. And then the next week is when I'm going to have the interview with my special guest. Child, I want Jacob to win. Haley old flat face heifer. I want Jacob to win. Haley old flat face heifer can jump off that one cliff. Honey, with those Karen blouses and those shoes she be wearing, honey, and those kitten heels, jump smooth off and push Vincent over with you, honey. You're probably scared of heights as well. Child, scared of everything. Oh, fat boy. Oh, child, I really try not to call people. I'm going to call him Chunky. You little chunky monster. I was telling people at work, speak your speech. I watch you too much, especially when they take a long time. It's like, girl, come on, speak your speech, honey. Let's get into it if we're going to get into it. Come on, child. It's ridiculous. On decision day, Pastor Cal glass is going to be on Master P face. Okay, you know how when Pastor Cal feel like something is just overwhelming him, he started taking those glasses off and cleaning them. Like I told y'all on that little snippet that I did with Vincent, I said, look, I had to phone my stuff in. If I was Brie, I'd be like, look, you can keep your glasses on. No need to clean them, honey. Ain't no fall gonna be happening over here on this end because it's a no. And what they tell me, how they tell me that I say, um, how do I say finish in Spanish? Terminado? Is that how you say it? Honey, that was some Spanglish for you. Not terminado like a tornado. Honey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher. I don't mean to butcher the words, honey. I need the 4 Spanish words of the day. Vincent, oh, ignorant heifer. Honey, he a heifer too. Let's see. How is Vincent controlling and scary? Honey, pick a struggle. Yes, child, please pick a side, pick a side. How you gonna try to be, how you gonna try to be a man and act like you controlling something, but at the same time, you scared to pick up a crab with tongues and put it in hot water. Backing all up and bending all over, honey, tooting all over. Tooting all over because you don't want to put get out of here with that. Child, there's so much stuff I can say about him. I just need Clara to get a divorce so she can come get some cake, 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 cake. Honey, I was finna sing that. Y'all know I love a little song and dance break. Honey, I know that's real. I know that's right. Vincent cut her braid because he was jealous she had a head full of hair. Say, Flemings, I missed you. I haven't seen you in the comments. I know you gonna come with the funny, honey. Yes, old bald head skeezer. Honey, that's what I used to say back in the day. You old bald head skeezer. Oh, Jake looking cute on D-Day. Honey, look, and got that little salt and pepper beard to him. Child, honey, they don't know nothing about that. Baby Haley probably gonna be sitting there saying, I thought maybe on decision day things are gonna be a little different. Haley, hang it up, dear. Honey, hang it up. You returned the bracelet. He returned that gas station hat. Go your separate ways, girl. Stop trying to, whatever y'all be saying, revamp or revisit or reset. Honey, stop it. Okay? Let's cut it out. We're not going to do that no more. Bree's and Haley's moms are total enablers. They don't give it exactly. They didn't give good advice at all. You are right, Sharice. They sure did not. First of all, Haley's mom is definitely an enabler. Honey, she had that little monster because she was all like, when I was 4, I didn't want anybody then. And when I was 14, I didn't want anybody then. And now that I'm grown, I don't want you. Okay, well, good, girl. Go on, set yourself off, honey. Go on. You and your mama that tried to steal that and pawn that bracelet, honey. Y'all ain't fooling me. Honey, why your mama got that bracelet? Let's just be real. Child, everybody else got their wedding gifts but you. Girl, go on, honey. And then Bree's mom was all like, well, if he can't accept you, then, it's time to exit. Well, mama, honey, in a way, you're right. It is time to exit. I hope you saw that meme. I don't care when the meme was made. I don't care if the meme was made in elementary school. It doesn't matter to me because that's how you really feel. If you made the meme before me, then go to hell. If you made the meme after me, go to hell respectfully. Okay, child, gone, honey. Y'all got me cracking up per usual. Happy Friday. Hey, Allie. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Vincent, old bald headed son. Joseph, when I tell you I love the word bald headed, whoo, child, I love the word bald headed. Honey, I am so childish. Vincent, old bald headed self, can take him and his fits somewhere else. Okay, go on here, boy, go on, wig, go on, wig. Go on with that. Oh, bald head tramp. Gonna call somebody a troll. And then I started thinking, let me see if a troll actually cute. Honey, I went to Disney Plus, put that troll movie on. They started singing. I said, oh, hell no, I'm even madder. Honey, I gotta do a live. At first, I wasn't gonna do a live because I said, you know what? Misha, just calm down, honey. He ain't said about you personally, girl. But then I looked at I almost tripped over my box braids, honey, and tried to go and see if I was resembling any of these trolls that were on Disney Plus. And I looked, and I ain't look like a damn one. And y'all know I'm mad when I start cussing, honey. Laugh out loud. Missed you too, girl. Hey, opinionated family. Child, made me mad. Jay gonna be getting all of these after D-Day, honey. It's gonna be D-Day. They're gonna be lined up in them DMs, honey. It's going down in the DMs from Jacob, okay? But Jacob, listen now. If you in this live or you got an alias in this live, don't hit him with the Jacob joke of the day right away because we're going to have to ease into it. Hey, J-Dub. Secondly, okay, keep your shirt on until prompted to take it off. Now, when y'all get ready to go to Pound Town, do whatever you want to do. But Jacob, don't just get in the bed and take your shirt off, honey. That's what the first mistake was right there because you got in the bed and took that shirt off. I want Jacob to go ham on Haley. Rihanna to give Vince some diapers since he's a baby. Virginia needs AA and a restraining on Eric just in case. Chris, just go visit what? The pits of hell? I'll finish it for you, Nell. Go, Chris, go visit the pits of hell. Okay, I like this. Honey, I'm going to leave this up here for a little minute. I love it. First of all, braids make my hair grow. Vincent wouldn't know nothing about it. Nothing. Ain't nothing growing on him. His wallet ain't growing. His money ain't growing. His stocks, bonds, none of that is growing, honey. He ain't growing up. Okay, anything that has to grow doesn't have anything to do with Vincent. That hair ain't growing. Nothing, child. Nothing at all. I should have known something was wrong with him when he was trying to get that stripper out of that cage, honey. And she looked like she hadn't bathed in 3 days. He's talking about, yeah, I marry you. Thirst box. Oh, thirsty boy, honey. At least Chris came in with a blow-up doll, honey. He knew what he could catch, honey. He knew what he could pull. He brought his woman with him. Not you, Vincent. You and your stomach over there hanging out at that damn cage trying to find a stripper. You little has-been. Child made me mad. Vince wishes he had some hair to help improve his looks. He needs some box braids himself. Imagine it, y'all. Honey, the Milli Vanilli of it all, okay? Child, I don't even want to see him with no box braids. I don't want to see him with nothing. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him with those ashy, hairy ankles out because Vincent's ankles are really ash. They're really hairy, okay? I'm just saying. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see those turtlenecks. I don't want to see you with those handkerchiefs stuffed in there. I don't want to see you with that tight blazing on with that button hanging on for dear life. And I don't want to see them itto, bitto, litto, bitto ass pants that you like to wear, honey. You're not made for a French cut. Pants that are French cut are not for you. Since you want to talk about the black women look like trolls, honey, if we're going to get into it, let's get into it. Child, go on somewhere with that. Trying to act like you somebody and ain't nothing. Hey, y'all, I finally made it to Misha's Friday Night Live with all my opinionated besties. Hey, Cheeky Poo. Child, made me all the way mad. Everything Carvana commercials come on. Every time a Carvana commercial comes on, I die laughing, trying to spot Vincent's butt in the background. Honey, he looking, you know what? And if he get a Carvana commercial, I'm suing everybody. Honey, I'm suing Carvana. I'm suing him because they owe me a coin. And I need y'all to have my back. Because they already know they owe me some money. They owe me some money. VH1 owe me some money because, honey, ain't nobody watching Black Ink Crew, child. But I'm trying to zhuzh it up so y'all go over there and watch it and see why Walter is still not their register, honey. This is a mess. Misha, is it safe to say that Champagne Vinny will not be your mystery guest? Listen, Malika, Champagne Vinny won't be to me, okay? Dust. Honey, I wish I would. Come, you know what? As a matter of fact, I might need to solicit him. So I can say, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I really want to know what is actually wrong with you. And you need to get some therapy outside of whatever they were doing with these experts. And experts, honey, let me speak directly to y'all. Instead of y'all playing over there on unmatchables with these people that eat tater tots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they poop and they pay their bills while they or whatever, or the girl that 40 days and 40 nights, or the boy who sells caskets and rides his bicycle backwards. Instead of y'all doing all that stupid junk over on unmatchables, y'all should have been over here trying to figure out what is actually happening with these couples. Child, honey, and Dr. Viviana, you just weren't worried about what dress you gonna wear. You're not even worried about these people. And Pastor Cal, let me tell you something, honey. You play all day too. You need to get your mind right. Gave us a Vincent, a Chris, and a Haley all in one season. How much can a person take? Honey, they trying to kill us. Honey, Thank you for the super chat. Blue skies, Clearwater, Misha. Who the F has hairy ankles? Vincent, hashtag Carvana. Honey, allegedly. Because, child, they try to take my live down. It's going to be on in here. Do y'all hear me? Child, it's going to be on. Thank you, Candy, for the super chat. Will Santa's little helper reimburse Bree for those $200 braids payment plan? And he going to need a payment plan. He going to be on deferment because you know he ain't got no job, child. Forbearance. Is that what they do with the student loans? Because, honey, I done lied so many times. I'm not working. Oh, you're not? Honey, they got all my IRS information and everything else. Well, it says here, honey, that's not me. Honey, I'm not working. Me personally, right now, I can't pay it, honey. I can't pay the $5. I can't pay the $5. Honey, baby boy, Vinny might call you a troll as well, Misha. Don't do it. Joseph, listen to me, honey. Look, let me tell you something. If Vincent come out of his mouth and call me a troll, honey, y'all, this is going to be a whole different channel. Y'all going to be like, who is that? Y'all going to be like, I know that ain't Misha. Honey, yes, it is. Honey, that's that soft side coming out of me. Honey, this ain't what Vincent want. Now, I was trying to see, it really had riled me up. And, you know, J-Dub had called me out. He was like, I know you can go harder than that. You was kind of holding back a little bit. And so he kind of realize that I was holding back. But the reason why I was holding back is because people had started saying, you be being too mean. I don't feel like I'm being too mean. I don't call them B's. I don't call them H's. I don't call them out their name. I do call them out their name, but I don't use profanity when I'm talking about them. I say stuff like little weirdo, or you little dirt, you little too dweeb, or I say something like that. You twerp. I call Chris all kind of stuff because I mean, I could care less about him. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to go a little easy on Vincent, even though I don't feel like it. But I'm gonna try to ease into it because I didn't have my full review. But then when I get on my live, I can really zhuzh it up. Okay, but he don't want this, honey. This ain't what you want. Because let me tell you something. I am a wordsmith. He does not want this. He couldn't go toe to toe with me for 1 minute, honey. His whole screen will go black. I'll be like, oh, I think we lost him. Dust. Boy, if you don't go on somewhere, honey, he better get on out of here. You say what needs to be said. Thank you, Jessica. Honey, I'm trying not to be so shy because you know what? Sometimes when I watch, reviews and I hear like I don't mind, use your profanity, honey. Speak your speech, honey. If that's how you gotta speak your speech, speak your speech. But I don't want to hear like every other word. Like that stupid M, F, and B, dumb A, this, that, and bloop, 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 bloop. I don't want to hear that every 5 seconds, honey. I don't want to hear it. So I'm just like, child, if y'all don't go, you know what I mean? People are overly sensitive, very sensitive. That's why I said, honey, if you come up in this live today, honey, and it's 251 of y'all. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday night. I know y'all could be doing any other thing, honey. It's like 59,000 lives going on right now. So if you dip out and come back, please hit the like button before you go. If you can't stay the whole 2 hours. Also, I really just want to welcome all my new subscribers and anybody whose first time it is on this live. Thank you so much for joining me. I love all of y'all. Hey, Yolanda. I love all of y'all, and I love y'all for spending time with me and talking to me, honey, and letting me vent, okay? When we vent together, I love it. But back to what you said, Ashley. Yeah, overly sensitive. I'm like, child, if you don't go on somewhere, honey, I'm not being mean to nobody. We watching the same show. If you go on Twitter, you will cry. Honey, I know you ain't talking about what I'm saying. Child, the people on Twitter, as Mama Joyce would say, the people on Twitter is talking about Married at First Sight. Child, why y'all talking about me, honey? Not Martin. Mo, you caught that? Girl, look, you are a real Martin fan, honey. I can't pay the $5, child. I can't pay the $5. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Woo, child. I'm trying to work on my language. JB, you don't be cussing. See, you're more calm. See, that's the thing. The co-host that I have for next Friday for Decision Day, her name is Cindy, and she has a YouTube channel as well. Y'all check it out. It's called Cadet Girl Chronicles. I'm gonna have to put it in the link. Her voice is so soothing and calming, kind of like Mila B Speaks. I don't know if y'all watch her reviews, but she does reviews on Married at First Sight and other things as well. I'm all hype, like, making fun of them every 2 seconds. But when you go to their channels, it's so calming. And sometimes I have to watch their reviews after I watch mine just to calm myself down, honey, because I be speaking my speech all up and through them reviews. I'm like, I done sat here and told these people off for 40 minutes straight. Girl, what is wrong with you? If you don't get yourself together. So, JB, you are perfectly fine. If they can't listen and shut their pie holes, they need to be blocked. Child, thank you, Darlene, honey. Acting like they don't know no better. Ready to Love is not on TV tonight? No, Rose, it's not. And I'm like, why are y'all taking a break? What have y'all done to earn a break? Y'all remember in gym class, or, when you used to have to run around and do a few laps or whatever, and you started taking a break when you barely just started running? And the coach was like, what are you taking a break for? We just started. And that's what I feel about Ready to Love. Why are y'all stopping on the track? Keep going, honey. Keep going. Before y'all be in detention, honey. Lord, it's like Tabitha's voice. Hello there. So soothing. I know. She's so soothing. And me, I'm so like, I mean, I feel like I start the review off kind of soothing, like, hey, girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, and I know damn well, I lose it halfway through my review, child. I'm trying, honey. I can only be me. I'm sorry, y'all. Me and my adults are enjoying every second of your reviews. You are our number one reviewer. Thank you, Callie. Thank you, Callie Fit 50. Hey, Kay, I'm happy you caught a live too. They voted 2 females off. Yes, Yolanda, 2. Okay, we about to get into it in about 30 minutes. Honey, y'all got anything else to say about Married at First Sight? Because if not, honey, we can jump on over to Ready to Love. Hey, Midwest, honey. Midwest, you not busy tonight? I know you be working, honey, and you told me I need to get up off these lives on Friday, honey, and live, child. Honey, I'm living right on this live. Right on this live. Mother's Day weekend, they worried about ratings. I thought that too, J Dub. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because it's Mother's Day weekend and they just assume that people won't be in front of the screen. But I mean, it's Friday. Like Saturday and Sunday, I can understand. But child, just put that on, honey. We wouldn't have halfway watching it anyway. So just go and put it on, child. Just go and do what you got to do. Let's see. We can't be the Jacksons all the time. Sometimes we need a little DMX. I know that's right, Jennifer, honey. Just call me Dark Man, honey. Because look, I'm gonna speak my speech, honey, and I can't help but being loud. My mama used to always tell me, "Girl, it's like you have a megaphone in your throat." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I mean, I only know one way to be, child. I'm sorry. I got to speak my speech, honey." I'm sorry if you don't like it. You know, somebody told me about a few more YouTubers who kind of sound like me, and they got a little country twang to them too. And I'm like, look, these my sisters right here, honey. Everybody else be so calm. Yeah, so today we're reviewing. I'm like, Chris, go to hell, honey. Walking like a bad bitch, okay? That ex, honey, that ex. Everybody else is like, and then, his ex called him. And I'm just like, oh, honey, ratchet. I am ratchet, honey. Misha, did you see Little Black Book's interview with Alexis Fly ex-husband? He said the men messed up letting Tressa go. No, I didn't see it. I passed by it. I was meaning to go back and watch it, but then I ended up falling asleep. But I definitely said I was gonna go watch that because I wanted to hear what he had to say about Dragonfly Jones. I think they don't have anything to fill the spots due to COVID. So they be dragging this crap out for way too long. Ebby, that could be true. Yep, you're right about that. You are so right about that. It could be that they don't have anything to fill these slots. So they start showing reruns. But if that's the case, honey, they need to make Ready to Love 2 hours because I'm not really understanding how the connections are being formed because we see them twirl each other around in a circle and then it's a commercial and then they come back and be like, yeah, she my top. I love her. Like what are you? I haven't even seen you speak to her. Child, that was a good interview. I'm gonna watch it. Jay Blake, I thought Kojo fell asleep. Wait a minute, honey, I'm getting lost. Bondi, super southern self. I love her as well. Honey, yes, my New Orleans sister, honey. Look, that's how you get it in the South, child. What did you say, Brandy? MAFS needs to end. I was mad when they had a recap show. I thought it was decision day. I'm tired of these folks. Honey, me too. I was like, what are we counting down? I'm not understanding what is happening. I'm like, okay, y'all getting on my nerves. Okay. I mean, I love the Married at First Sight seasons past, honey, but please stop trying to make fetch happen. Let's just get this over with so I can see why Paige has on this ill-fitted wig and this bad metallic suit. I want to see why Chris is sitting a mile apart from her but saying he has feelings for her. I want to see Dr. Viviana speak her speech. I want to see Master P look like, I cannot believe this, honey. I could have had a V8. And then I want to see Pastor Cal clean his glasses. Honey, let's get this over with. And as a matter of fact, let's hurry up and get to reunion. And let's see what's gonna happen with that. That's what I want to see, child. Come on. I'm not sure if you know Latoya Forever, but Vincent the bear. Listen, Nancy. Yes, I saw that. And then he gonna try to hide his face a little bit. I'm like, child, we done already seen you, honey. We saw you selling them cars over at the Land Rover. And quiet as it's kept, honey. That's probably the only car he sold that day, child. Ain't nobody buying no cars right now, honey. We trying to save our coins in case COVID start acting up again. Child, that's why he mad at Bree and her budget. Cause them Land Rovers not moving. Child, honey. No, thank you. On shows, Ready to Love clips of dates we didn't see on the show. Make it 2 hours. Yes, they do, J Dub. Sometimes I'm scrolling through YouTube, and then like one I saw, which I thought would have been really good to see on screen. I saw Jason talking to Kyra, and they were talking about depression. And I'm like, see, we didn't even get this. And then it really makes me mad because it's like it makes the things that we say as reviewers seem like we're crazy. Like, see, I was saying all that, and it's not even really like that. And then the reunion, they showing all this behind the scene footage, and now we're looking crazy because this person actually wasn't a dweeb, honey. They were actually nice. Child, I might be being too hard on baby teeth. Child, I did look at his Instagram, honey. He had baby teeth all his life, but at the same time, at the same time, honey. I thought she was called Fly because her eyes look buggy. Curls. Curls, please do not make me scream in this house. I'm about to put you in timeout, Curls. I'm not finna play with you. I'm not. Not her eyes look buggy, honey. She does have a little buzz, the bee look about her, honey. I love when you call Dr. P Master P. Make them say, oh, nah, honey, look. I'm like, Master P, child, go on. Hey, Misha, had to catch your live. No one gives the comedy review like you. Love it. Thank you, Jacqueline. Wait a minute, J Dub, because see, you about to go in timeout too. What you say? What you say, baby Teeth got his beard glued on? Not it's glued. It does look a little got to be. I ain't gonna lie to you, honey. It looks a little got to be. I ain't want to say nothing because see, y'all see, that's what I'm saying, CJ Dub. When you say stuff like that, then I got to say something. Now I done called this boy got to be. Honey, got to be glued, honey, because I'm just saying. It looks like it's patched up. It looks like a patchwork quilt. It does. Honey, I'm just saying. Paige and her dollar store wig. I love the way you spell dollar store. And did you see how I read it so fluently? Honey, I'm hood, okay? An aluminum suit looks like one of them church mothers. Wait, okay. Let me gather myself. Woo, girl, you are a mess. And one of them Southern Baptist churches in Selma, Alabama, honey, with the Martin Luther King fan, okay? You know, when it be real hot in there, they had a Martin Luther King fan with that wooden stick. Child, I'm not going to play with y'all. I'm not. I'm not. Baby Teeth needs some charcoal toothpaste too. Wasn't it looking a little buttery? Molly McButter. It really was, honey. When he was sitting there trying to get with Liz. Honey, Liz don't want this. Child don't want that. Honey, go on with that. You done came over there because she done zhuzhed her boobs up and all of a sudden you want to talk? Boy, goodbye, honey. And David running all up on her. I hum the Baby Shark song when I see Jason ready to love. Oh my gosh. I'm done with y'all. Hey, that's why y'all come over here, y'all opinionated. It's a headband, beard. Wait a minute. I gotta go on mute so I can holler. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not a headband. Oh my God. Ooh. Not it's a headband. Beard, y'all are so crazy. I love every minute of it, child. I love y'all. Love your last Ready to Love review. Where are the Rick Ross and the DJ Khaled's? Honey, I love me some big men over 6 feet. Candy, honey, you better talk to the people. Don't want a juice head or whatever else they keep bringing. Exactly. I mean, sometimes you want, listen, this was me at first. At first, I didn't, really care for bigger guys because I was like, you know what, whatever. But then I was like, oh, I think it's just cute because, I'm kind of little and fine. I'm not actually little, but I'm just not like short. But I'm like, okay, I'm kind of little and he going to be all big and he going to be fine and we going to be like, child, look. Bring me a Rick Ross in a minute, honey, okay? Child, bring me one in a minute. And I need to make some variety up and through. Because everybody don't want baby beard and baby teeth or got to be or whatever we calling them now. Everybody don't want an AJ, him and his one card, that prepaid stimulus debit card. Child, he done got in the mail. Not Kyra done went over there to try to get that 1400. Girl, it ain't gonna make no difference, honey. It's the stimmy. Honey, it's gonna run out, okay? And then you gonna be sitting there trying to dine and dash as a whole lawyer. Girl, gone, honey. Child, I ain't got time to play with y'all. I ain't got time to play with y'all, honey. No, thank you. They need to either add more cast or vote them off slower. Exactly, beautifully T. And you know what? Somebody suggested that they get the viewers to vote them off. And I was like, you know what? I like that idea, but then there was another suggestion that they go like into like a voting booth and actually vote them off. My thing is this, honey, if we're not going to see the real dates, I can't really give you anything to go off. So that's why I just say whatever it is that I see because they have it so chopped up. I don't know who's real and who's fake. But let me tell you this. I made my review. I still feel the same way, exact same way about Stacey because I saw an interview with her and Tressa. They were both together and they were doing this interview. We could skip on over to Ready to Love because, honey, MAFS ain't hitting on nothing, okay? So they were doing this interview. Tressa was still very down to earth, but she did say that, honey, she didn't even like Dietrich. She was trying to figure out why did she even go on this date. She said, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know why I went on that date. And I don't know why you went on that date either, to stand up in that spice store by that spice rack while he tried to tell you about imitation vanilla extract, honey, and ruin my peach cobbler recipe. Child was like, what is this? And then she came in, her little tight fitting dress. Stepping up in there with him and that turtleneck on. Child, honey. Boy, gone. The least you could have done is had like a little intimate, like little, even like a little tasting type thing set up with the different spices where she could like make some type of fusion where y'all could actually talk. Because this is my thing. How do you know you don't like her and you've never even gotten to know her? You haven't even had a conversation with her. You brought her into this spice store, show her the paprika, and then all of a sudden, I'm still getting homegirl vibes. Well, boy, if you bring her from over there by that garlic powder, then maybe y'all can have a conversation. Boy, go, honey. Go, 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 go. You getting on my nerves too, honey. Goodbye. Dietrich can kick rocks the way he did Tressa. And I said that when he first chose her, and you know what she said that on her interview? She said, he chose me. Honey, I don't know Tressa now. I like you. So if you want to come on here and talk about it, honey, and speak your speech, feel free. Because I think you had watched my review because you said exactly what I said in my review. Okay. She said that she knew that Dietrich chose her so that he wouldn't get eliminated the next week. And I knew that. I picked up on it right away because I was just like, how on earth are you all of a sudden interested in going on a date with her? It doesn't make any sense. Clearly, these people are making the same mistakes, so production needs to bring in matchmaking experts. You're right, Nubian Queen. You are absolutely right, Nikki. They really do. And not the ones we have over on Married at First Sight, honey. Some people that are willing to work. Child, and not Tommy's wife, because she ain't hitting on nothing either. Honey, I thought she was gonna bring a different aspect, but then when I saw her sitting over there with Dragonfly Jones and she had that wedding dress spread all across the stairs, I'm like, okay, child, y'all just doing anything. This is ridiculous. This is downright ridiculous. Dietrich is going to kick rocks next week or whenever they come back. I think so too. I think it's gonna be him. And then you know what? I was on Instagram and I saw KG had posted, child, listen. Why they tried to have a little mixer here in Houston, honey? A little singles mixer, and KG was the host. Honey, I'm not about to go down. My friend gonna text me talking about, you want to go to the sing? I said, girl, I wish I would. Honey, I wish you would send me down there at a singles mixer. Sitting around with KG skinning and grinning, honey. No, ma'am. Honey, he been asking me to pick up the tab. No, ma'am. I don't think so. Honey, I don't want to go down and mingle with nobody in Houston. Child, goodbye. I'm like, no, thank you. But he did say that both Tressa and Stacy were both in his top. And I'm like, okay, what show are we watching? Like, I'm just confused. I said, what is happening? He didn't even show Tressa the cinnamon, looking like a Dollar Tree Gordon from Sesame Street. Child. Oh, fake Gordon Ramsay. Honey, he one of those IG chefs. Shout out to all the Instagram chefs up and coming, honey. Y'all know how them IG chefs, honey. They gonna get some garlic. They gonna get a steak, honey. They gonna put that little au jus on top, honey. Smash up the mashed potatoes, put some asparagus in an X, honey. Sprinkle a little lemon and push it out there, and everybody gonna be like, ooh, I'm by that cookbook. He's an Instagram chef, okay? Ain't went to nobody's culinary nothing. Dietrich, you're a loser as well, honey. Child, gone. Doing Tressa like that. Exactly. How was Stacy in his top? She didn't even know he existed. Leah, I don't know because he made an entire post and he said, I'm so sad that the two people that were in my top got eliminated. And I said, what is happening? Honey, I know you ain't talking about Stacy was in your top when she decided to go over there and eat off Dietrich plate. Honey, you were talking about the mac and cheese and she was like, she put the church finger up, honey, and exited stage left. So how was she in it? Child, I don't know. Maybe we looking at something else. I don't know. Child, I'm just so confused. Wouldn't he? Oh, but she don't need another one, Tamika, honey. We already got her with Vincent, who ain't got no job. Now, we do know KG has a job, honey, on the Quiet Storm on 102.1. Okay, so we know he has a job, but is he willing to spend his check is another thing. That's all I'm saying. Dietrich is a boring old man who tried to play Tressa as if she was thirsty for him. And another thing that Tressa said, Miss K, she said, I don't know why I was trying to deal with him anyway. I don't want I don't want other kids. I don't want any more children. And I'm definitely not about to keep trying to have kids so that you can have a boy. She was like, child, no. Stacy said her and KG went out. They did? Wait a minute. Said her and KG did what? Went out on a date after that. Oh, I didn't know. See, that's what I'm saying. And we don't know. Like, this is just ridiculous. We don't get to see all the good stuff to actually know. That's why I think they should go back to their resort. I like that because they were confined in just a certain space. We saw all the dates, we saw all the conversations, we saw all the connections. I like that. Misha, you were right about Dietrich. He used to be fat and lost weight. That's why he's insecure and mean to Tressa. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, maybe he used to be big. And then he got smaller. Child, See? I knew it. I knew someone right. They had a second date and he was in her top and vice versa. What? She was on Little Black Book tonight. She said it was a great date. See, this is what I'm saying. But honey, that still don't change my perception that she was a mean girl, honey. I ain't like the way she was portrayed. Editing can only do so much. But at the same time, I'm happy to know that she had other connections. And we didn't see those. So instead of sitting up in Ron's kitchen, she should have been over there on the grass with KG. Child, humming or whatever they was doing. Today, I'm going on a date. Today, I'm not getting eliminated. Honey, say your mantras over there with KG. That's what we need to see. Child, because I've been fussing at KG for the past 3 episodes, 3 reviews telling him not to put all his eggs in one basket. Little did I know, honey, he had an Easter basket full of eggs. Child, I'm gonna get on my nerves, okay? David and Kyra said they were on the same day with AJ, Fly, Jason, and Liz, but they didn't show it. Really? See, child, this is getting ridiculous. That's why Naya cussed production out last season. That's exactly why she said, take this mic off of me. Y'all not gonna make me look stupid. Because see, Naya was trying to give us the real. And back then I was like, Naya, you and your finger waves, get lost. But now that I know she wasn't such a bonehead, it was actually on. I don't know what kind of budget Oprah got. Child, what? Stacey also said she didn't like David because he was rubbing on his bare feet. Oh, yeah, she did say that in the interview with Tressa as well. She said she doesn't like feet. It really grosses her out. And so David was like touching his feet, and then he would. That would gross me out too. First of all, okay, you and your Fred Flintstone feet don't touch me. And definitely don't touch me with your hands after you got through touching your feet, which has been on this floor and it's COVID. And then you've been on this machinery. Just don't touch your feet, honey. Don't bend over and touch your toes and get low with me, honey. Don't bring your foot juice my way. I don't want nothing to do with it. Yuck monster. Ugh. Child, I don't like feet either. I don't want nobody touching me with their feet. Disgust me. Exactly, Jada. Little weirdo. Child. Ugh. David looked like he'll do something with somebody's feet. And also, because you remember when he was like, he might have a foot fetish. Because he was like, I love a woman that keeps herself in shape. You know, I want to play footsies in the bed. David, leave the feet out of it. Child. And I also heard an interview with his ex-wife. And she said David ain't what he's, appear to be, honey. David might need a little help. It might be something wrong with him. Ew. I guess they show whatever story they want to show. Yes, Ashley, they do. They show whatever they think they've pieced together something and showed it to us. I think what they're trying to do is create the anticipation around the reunion because last season I was shocked to find out some of the things that happened at the reunion as well. That happened behind the scenes. So I was just like, I wonder what this is going to be about this year. Honey, what this season's going to be about. Nia was thoroughbred. I wish she got paired with Troy. Wait a minute, Nia getting paired with Troy? They're not on the same season though, right? David lip quivers every time he talks about it. He getting ready to cry. Child getting ready to shed a tear. Alexis the Fly's ex-husband knows David and said he needs help too, respectfully. I don't know if this is so funny because of the way I'm reading it or if y'all are just a mess like me, honey. Did he say that, Monique? Honey, I need to go watch these interviews because, child, look, I be trying to watch so much TV. I can't even get to the YouTube interviews, but I guess I'll have plenty of time this weekend since the world has stopped, honey. And shout out to all the mothers. I just want to say if you are a mom or you have a mom, then happy Mother's Day to you early because I know we won't be talking to each other on Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, honey. Go on, pamper yourself and do a little something, something. Okay. Hey, Miss Misha, I am late, but have you been keeping up with all these cast interviews? Stacey has been everywhere. She sure has, honey. She's trying to speak her speech on everybody's channel. And at first I was like, maybe I'll ask her to come over here. But then I said, you know what? Honey. After she get through listening to my review, she been to cuss me out. I'm like, never mind, honey. We be fighting. Stacey has been everywhere. Unfortunately, I still ain't feeling it. Listen, I'd be blessed, honey. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I said the same thing just a few seconds ago. I'm still not feeling her because it's still coming across the way it's coming across. I'm not feeling it at all. Sorry. Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all mothers, honey. My son probably gonna go in there and draw me a hand puppet or something, child. He only 6, so honey, I got to get what I can take. David ex-wife says she was scared to be in the same house with him. Showed it. Thank you for the super chat, Fussy Rusty. She sure did. She sure did. And she also said, she was posting because, they had this podcast together and everything. She said she was posting and praying, honey, and that people didn't even realize what she was going through inside her house. I don't think so. I don't think I'd be able to do it. And then another thing, too, that Tressa and Stacey both said is that we couldn't see on the screen, but David is really, really fine. And I'm like, I kind of seen it a little bit, honey. And I also seen that Forrest Whitaker eye he got, too. But I did see that he was kind of fine. Okay. I was like, okay. He's kind of fine. Shout out to Kenya Moore. Okay. David's kind of fine. I was saying how they let KG come back. They should have brought Naya back for the women and had her and Troy on that couch. Oh, you sure right. Yeah, you're right about that, Jessica. That would have been good. They should have brought Joy back too. And all the reason why I say that is because I feel like her last season it was cut short. So I feel like she should have come back to see who she could connect with. Because to me, Jay wasn't it. I didn't like Jay. I ain't like Jay at all last season. First of all, he just used to sit around, bald head, fishing for compliments. Okay. Nothing I would even look at. I didn't like how he did Winter. And I just didn't like him in general. I wasn't feeling him. Stacey's elevator doesn't go all the way to the top floor. Saw her on Little Black Book interview and could not watch it past 15 minutes. Same here. If Tressa wasn't on that other interview, Jessica told me to log off. Jessica told me to log off because I said he had a Forrest Whitaker. I mean, it's a little on the lean, honey. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your shoulder lean, shoulder lean. I'm just saying. It was. Look, I can only give y'all what I got. Okay. I'm just saying, honey. They should have brought nobody back. J Dub said, throw the whole season 3 away. J Dub said, I'll be damned if they get another spot, honey. I know that's right. I know that's right. But seriously, though, you are right. They should have just given us all fresh people. And another thing, too, J Dub, they should not give us people who already know each other. That is played. We've already seen it. Been there, done that with Adriana and her hump head and Rashid. Honey, we already seen that. Child, we don't need to see that again. Thank you for the super chat. Did you say that man has a Forrest Whitaker eye? Uh-huh. I sure did. I did because it's like it goes down in the DM. It just goes down a little bit. Y'all just look at it and see that's what I'm saying. This is why I need to go to Patreon. Because see, I can't be saying all this kind of stuff on YouTube. Somebody come over here and come past this channel and call this man Forrest Whitaker. Honey, I'm just saying. Let me see. Is it me or does the UK seem to get the episodes a day early? I'm already seeing reviews on episode 6. Really? Episode 6 for Ready to Love? Honey, let me find out because I need to go over there and get that. I love to see an early review. But what I will tell y'all is I'll let you in on a little secret. I do get the reviews early for Seeking Sister Wife. I don't know how many of you watch those reviews. So as soon as the show actually goes off in the States, I just press send and then you have your review. But I've already watched it like at 10 a.m. So, just a little inside. I got somebody to give me a little inside hookup, okay? Because I was like, you know what, honey? I can't be doing all these shows on Monday back to back to back to back. I need one of them to come first. So I was able to get an advanced copy of Seeking Sister Wife. Shout out to TLC. Appreciate you. Let's see. Sometimes it's on demand on Sundays for Ready to Love. Yeah, that too. I used to love when I used to watch VH1 shows back in the day, like Flavor of Love or Charm School or I Love New York or I Love Anybody. Honey, VH1 had everybody loving each other. And I'll never forget, I actually saw it come on earlier than it actually was supposed to come on. Child, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, oh my God, it's on early. Child, I was like, listen, everybody be quiet because I was into reality TV even then. I was like, let me see who Flavor Flav Yucky's mouth is gonna kiss this week, honey. Ugh. Okay. Yuck mouth. Thank you for the super chat, Candy. Jay was slicker than fish grease. I believe he and Winter were intimate behind. Listen, Candy. Baby, listen. Honey, you are speaking your speech. I believe the same thing because the way she was waddling down that highway, honey, that was that one where you don't want to put your legs together, honey. You don't want none of the stuff to go up that's supposed to come down, honey. She didn't pee afterwards, child. That's what that was. I was looking at that. I'm like, baby, that ain't how Winter was walking, honey. That's that I just got down walk, okay? The walk of shame, okay? Thank you for the super sticker, Sherry Brooks. I believe the same thing. Do you do reviews on the show Black Love? No, I don't. What I know it comes on TV1, right? Am I right? And what time does it come on? Cause child, I'm all for it. Child, broke babougie, honey. No. Not he's back. We didn't ask for that. See, this they starting Mother's Day off all wrong, honey. They starting us off all wrong. Not he back. We didn't miss you. Child, it's fine. We didn't miss you at all. If they do a Ready to Love Huntsville, I'm showing up. But if I see Martell, I'm walking out. Jennifer, you in Huntsville? Child, give us the tea. What I was doing, honey? Do they still live in Huntsville? Do you see Mel and her long neck walking around looking like a llama? Do you see Maurice and Kimmy fake fighting when they really know they really fighting behind closed doors, honey? Is Marceau still over there talking and going to the event? Child, give me what you got, honey. I need to know what's happening over there in Huntsville. Please let me know. Yes, waddling Winter. Child, when I saw her waddling from side to side like she had just got through giving birth, I said, what in the 9 months postpartum is going on here? Girl, why are you walking like that? Girl, gone, honey. Child walking away from Jay's room, honey, because Jay ain't fooling me, trying to act like he was such a gentleman. That's why he gave her a kiss on her cheek, because he had already put it down, honey. He put it down, she'll fall in love. Okay, he had already put it down over there. And then he came back and started talking to Joy in her big wig, honey. So he was like, you know what? I got to act like I'm classy. And then I was trashy last night because, baby, Winter was trying to get what was owed to her, okay? And then she just settled for Anthony at the end. I don't know how he skated on to the end. I was like, look at Anthony, just skated on to the end, child. What do you think about Ron? I don't know, man. I'm not really a fan of Ron. That's why I say I really want to see what they're doing when we don't get to see what's happening because for some reason all the girls are vying for Ron's love and affection. I don't know if it's the checkbook. I don't know if it's, he has 15, 50, 11 jobs. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm not seeing it. And what I did not appreciate is the fact that he said to, I called the girl Dragonfly Jones so much, I forgot her name, Alexis. He said to Alexis, when she said, well, do you think she's with you for the right reasons or trying to be with you for the right reasons? He said, well, we'll find out. And if not, she'll be shallow just like she is now. I ain't appreciate that because Ron, listen, don't talk about that lady to another woman, honey. If that's the case, you're just as messy as Stacy and Chrysanthemum. Like y'all saying, they being messy, talking amongst each other. You don't run that back like that. And if I was Alexis, I would have been thinking, oh, if you'll say that about her to me, then you'll say something about me to her. That's just me. That's how I would have thought about it. My honey Dragonfly probably was just like, child, hold this train while I go give me some punch. She was just happy she said so. He said something bad about little flower child. Okay. I'm not feeling Ron. I wasn't checking for any of them, but then Ron came with the salsa. I love a man who steps up. A child, look, honey, that boy hit him with a two-step, a pigeon-toed two-step. Ron said, honey, y'all ain't know nothing about this. I said, Ron, if you go around in a circle one more time, honey, you're doing nothing. But at least you're having fun. Okay? At least you're having fun. You know it's bad when Ron is a top J-Dub. Okay? I said, what the hell? Because look, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know what Joel doing, honey, talking about Bourbon Street and talking about some beignets and talking about how he want to go to the Zydeco and the Zulu ball and throw beads at the Mardi Gras. I understand that, Joel, honey, but you're in Houston right now. So therefore, and thus and such, what is it that you like about Vernisha besides her small waist and her big behind and the fact that she was a struggling mother? Child, loving me on my struggle. Don't love me on my struggle, honey. I'm not a project. And I hope Vernisha is listening to him all the time saying, I love the way, She was a single mother, you heard me? Yes, Juvenile, we heard you, honey. Where's Cash Money? Are they still taking over for the 99 and the 2000? Where is Cash Money, honey? I don't feel like playing with Joel. Sitting up there talking about that Bernicia is in his top, but what's happening besides those eggs? And Joel. Now, first I watched that show, I watched that episode again so I could enjoy it without having to review it. And you had one egg in that bowl. You had scrambled one egg. That I don't know if Vernisha was trying to be cute, but she literally pulled out one strip of bacon and one egg. Honey, look, I'm from the South. I got to eat. And that one egg you had, honey, that powdered egg, don't do that no more. Honey, don't do that no more. Don't do that. that ain't cute. She's like him for the same reason and because he's ready to get married. Who, Ron? Who we talking about, Ron? Thank you. You don't miss a step. You peep that he likes her struggle life. Yeah, he's trying to love on her struggle. Honey, don't baby. Love the fact that I'm a boss. I own my own salon, honey. Do hair, honey. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Honey, Drake said it best. Don't act like I'm struggling, honey. I'm fancy. Okay? Don't act like because I had childless single mothers all up and down the street. Don't try to act like you like me because I'm a single mother. And are you looking for a woman to love or are you looking for a mother to your kids? Because if that's the case, you need to hire a nanny until you find somebody that you actually like. Because I mean, all I'm hearing from you about Vernisha is that, she went through something. You heard me? And she came out on the other side. You heard me? Yeah, I heard you. I'm hearing you over and over and over speak the same speech, boy. What else is it about her? Like, what are you saying? Child, goodbye. Oh my God, thank you for saying this. Because I was like, I don't feel like Joel likes Vernisha for good reasons. Like everything he says is about her being a mother or thick, not even personality. And I think she's starting to feel it too. Because you see, when I was doing that Zydeco salsa fusion, she was like, oh my God. And he was just spinning her around. I bet in her mind, she was thinking, boy, shut up and close up that top button, child. Honey, take me back to Bourbon Street. Take me back to Bourbon Street. You don't like nothing but my struggle, honey. Child, no. It's like he's looking for I don't know if he's looking for somebody to fix or I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. And I want Vernisha to spread her wings. I hope Vernisha don't get voted off because they think she's Joel's girl. Exactly, beautifully T. That's what I was just about to say. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm hoping that she ventures out and don't just give all she has just to him. Because y'all saw in that preview, honey, when she said, you were ready to just cut me off for one misunderstanding. Honey, I don't know if somebody else coming in the mix or what. Child, but all I'm gonna say is, look, honey, be careful. Vernisha needs to date other people. Yes, she definitely does need to date other people because the only person I've ever seen her with is Joel. And but when I think about it, who else would Vernisha? Who do y'all think Vernisha would be good with? Maybe a date with Jason. What do y'all think about? Every time I say Jason, I want to say Freddy Krueger versus Jason. Honey, the name Jason just makes me want to go. Child, it's giving me scary movie. It's giving me very much Friday the 13th. So I'm just gonna call him Baby Teeth. Okay, so I feel like Vernisha needs to go on a date with Baby Teeth. And let's see what happens with that. And leave Liz alone. Leave Liz, her boobs, and her blowout alone. Honey, you wasn't checking for her when she was praise the Lord. You wasn't worried about it when she was over there with David singing hymnals. Now all of a sudden, she done showed y'all what that shape do. And now all of a sudden, you talking about, I got my eye on you. I've been wanting to sit down with you. And I've been wanting to, boy, be quiet, honey. And then it was so fake when Jason just came out of his throat and said, his thoke, honey, came out of his thoke and said, when she said, well, who's in your top? He was like, definitely you. I'm like, okay, boy. Oh my God. Like, can we be any more predictable? That girl is not in your top. And you know that. Like, what are you saying? Throw the whole teeth away, child. I wish they would bring back one of the males during the season, like Christian or Khalil. I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't bring anyone back. I'm like J-Dub. I don't feel like they should bring anybody back. I feel like they should give us an all new cast with all new connections and just see what happens. Not you heard me, J-Dub. Jason is superficial and goes for women out of his league. M. Sharice, you better preach. Okay, because Exhibit A, Kyra. Kyra ain't looked at him since AJ got that stimulus check. Okay, and then Liz. Liz is praising the Lord and going to confessionals 3 times a week, honey, and going to Bible study, vacation Bible school. She teaches the children's vacation Bible study. She got a band and a group that sings gospel music. They do caroling during Christmas time. She ain't got time for Jason. He saw that she was fine because he couldn't see past that cape that she had on when they went to go play cornhole. And now he want to talk. Get on, Jason. Go on, boy. Honey, go on. The killer's coming. The killer's coming. Go on, Jason. Same, laugh out loud. And every time I hear the name Michael, I think of the whispered Kiki mama you hear in the background before he about to kill someone. I know. Let me tell you something. I love Michael Myers. That's my favorite killer, scary person. It's just something about that white mask and him not really having a job, but he always got on a suit like he just came from working at the garage, honey, and he always has that chainsaw. I love it. I love Michael Myers. That is my favorite. Child, I just love it. That's just a side note. The men aren't looking at Vernisha because she and Joel are attached at the hip. Yes, Jason said, invite me to the wedding, but Joel is asking Amber for a kiss in another upcoming episode. Exactly. And then, Amber said she felt bad because she actually kissed Joel and she has feelings for KG. But Amber, let me speak directly to you. Girl, I don't think it's nobody here for you. I don't know if it's just what we seeing on here or what's happening, but I feel like you and KG have just gravitated to each other off the mere fact that whatever it is, I'm not sure. Because KG, that story that you told made absolutely no sense. Her being adopted and your daddy being a Rolling Stone, wherever he laid his hat was his home. It's not the same. Okay. And then if she kissed Joelle, it just seems like a grown man with a young girl. It's weird, honey. It's giving weird. It's giving creep. It's giving basketball coach and the girls softball team. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Girl, I watch Halloween all the time. Michael's my favorite too. He is the king of the sneak, ain't he though? You don't even see Michael coming, honey. You just stand there and turn around and he's there. He ain't even ran. At least we see, Jason, he gonna come. He gonna have his mask on. You gonna see him coming. And then you see Freddie, honey, he all off in a dream, slashing up everything, child, slashing up your water beds. Because y'all remember that's when it came out in the 80s, when he slash up your water beds in your sleep. But but Michael Myers, honey, he just shows up, child. Just shows right on up. This live is lit. I wish I could engage more, but I'm working. I'm truly enjoying it though. Thank you, Katie. J-Dub. Okay, you might be saying something right there, J-Dub. You might be saying something. I don't even say his name to this day, okay? Because I don't want to accidentally say it 5 times. Honey, the whole live will shut down, okay? We'll all be gone. Honey, I do not. My cousin scared me so bad when I was younger. I call him C-Man, honey. Still, at 38, I'm still not saying his name. She scared me so bad with that. One summer, we spent the entire summer together, and she locked me in that bathroom and said that name 5 times. And when I tell you I never cried so much and so hard, honey, I peed on myself. Child, I was scared as hell. I was like, oh, child. KG needs to go on Millionaire Matchmaker and stop wasting the show's time. Millionaire? So what happened now? Not the Millionaire Matchmaker. KG needs to go to that mixer that he went to in Houston, honey, with the rest of the folks. Child and some speed dating. You need to go on Tinder. You gotta swipe it left, honey. Go on, swipe left, swipe right, and swipe the hell on, because don't come back on the show looking for nobody else. But at the same time, I do appreciate the fact that KG is a nice guy. I like genuinely nice people. You could just tell if somebody's actually nice or when, they're putting on airs to be nice. That fake nice stuff. But he seems like he genuinely has a good heart. So I can go with that. Look, her personality fell flat just like that makeup fell flat, honey. It's so one-dimensional. I said, what in the press powder, honey? Grandma foundation, that little compact is going on here. Every time I see Chrysanthemum, I think of the Scream mask. It's a Scream, baby. Y'all remember that Scream mask? It was black and had that white long face. That's exactly what I think of when I see little flower child, honey. That's exactly what I think of when I see her, child. KG is not it for Amber. He's too old for her. She's definitely too young for him. As is Joelle. That is definitely too daddy and not in a good way. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so you feel how I feel. I don't like it. I said what I said, and I ain't changing it, honey. I don't like it. It just gave me weird. I don't know. It's just weird. What you say, girl? Girl say KG is actually genuinely cheap. He is. He is, honey. He ain't gonna spend a dime. But at the same time, he a nice guy. So I be trying not to be too hard on him because he's really nice. Child, but honey, if he don't go and put some chapstick on, honey, KG ain't he gonna let them lips crack and bleed if he don't do nothing else, child. I said, what in the crackation is going on with them lips, honey? Just as ashy? I think AJ likes Alexis, but he prefers Kyra because she's vague and he has to chase. Men love the chase, honey. And you ain't chasing Fly Jones, honey. She gonna tell you, come straight to you, buzz right up to your ear. Bzz, you like me? Bzz. Go away, Fly. Shoo, Fly, don't bother me, girl. For I belong to somebody. I belong to Kyra, girl. Go on now, honey. Go on, girl. Bye, wig. But yes, cause listen, Alexis says she gonna make it be known. But I do like that about Alexis to a certain extent because she don't want to waste no time. She asked Jason straight up, do you see me like that or don't you? And he was like, no, well, you should have known that, girl. He was almost sitting on the floor last time y'all had an encounter. Girl, read the room. Child, what is wrong with you? Thank you for the super chat, Kelly. I know this was a while ago, but I'm still laughing at Forrest Whitaker. It is it's just a little, it's the muscle on that side ain't as strong, honey. The muscle on that side ain't as strong. That's all I'm saying. just, I'm just saying. Not the ghost emojis. Yes, my cousin locked me in that damn bathroom, child. Scared me to death. After watching the Little Black Book interview, her and her ex may have unfinished business. You think so? So you think she should still go down to the pulpit? We talking about Alexis Fly Jones and her ex, right? Child, he said he gonna pray her back home, honey. Child, let me find out they about to reconcile. Alexis intimidates AJ. I like Alexis. She is upfront. I do like the fact that she will say exactly what's on her mind, but sometimes she's a little bit crass. It's like it comes across very. It's like she don't have no class about it. It's like she just says it so. It's not aggressively, but so matter of factly that it's almost like this is what it is, and it comes off like bossy to a certain extent. So when she's saying it, it's not coming off very feminine and very, it's all about how you say things. You can say whatever you want to say as long as you laugh a little bit afterwards, honey. Because I know I do, honey. I'll be saying all kind of stuff at work, and I'll be like, I'm just speaking my speech, honey. Try not to speak my speech on unemployment line. Y'all know what I'm saying, honey? I'll be saying anything, but at the same time, I'm gonna laugh behind it. So therefore, and thus and such, they know I'm crazy, honey. So they just be like, child, don't pay me shit on mine, child. The Jeepers Creepers man gave me nightmares for days. Oh, Joseph. Oh, child. This turned into a whole, not the Jeepers Creepers. I don't even want to talk about that. Well, Alexis isn't in the church anymore, I believe, but he was respectful about her in the interview. I'm going to watch it as soon as we get off this live and try to make my child go to sleep, honey, because he loves when I do a Friday night live because he know I'm not paying him any attention. So he probably somewhere eating Skittles underneath the bed, playing a Nintendo Switch, and not listening to anything that I told him before I got on this live, child. Hopefully he's still alive when I get off the live. Hopefully. Alexis is missing that feminine mystique. That's what I'm saying. Kyra has that on lock. And you know what? I don't even know if Kyra just has it on lock. I just feel like Kyra is like, sometimes she looks so blank. It's like somebody's talking to her and she's just smiling. You know how you're smiling at somebody, you ain't hear nothing they said. And then at the end, you be like, that is crazy. That's how Kyra be doing all these dates. Jason was talking, she was just nodding and smiling. AJ was talking and she was like, oh, okay. I'm like, Kyra, repeat it back to him verbatim. I didn't think so, girl. But Alexis definitely needs to work on being more mysterious. Honey, leave something to the imagination. Tell that boy you'll drop your drawers if he could sing a little note. Girl, what? If you don't get out of here. Between Ron's overbite and Chris's tight teeth talk, perfect match. Perfect match. Honey, they both need some dental work, okay? Then Ron be talking with that list, my chrysanthemum. And it's because I can see chrysanthemum staring right a hole right in the back of my head. Chrysanthemum. First of all, boy, man, Ron, you and your lisp, get in the mirror and practice saying chrysanthemum. I know it's not your fault that her mama gave her a name that was close to chrysanthemum, which is that flower that you put on your wrist as a prom corsage. It's not your fault. But at the same time, practice saying it. Just saying any old thing. What is wrong with you? What in the Mike Tyson was that accent? It was Ron. That's how he say chrysanthemum. Somebody, chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum was staring a hole right in the back of my. I'm like, oh my God. And Mike Tyson is a good name for him. Thank you, Alexis. Did y'all see the unseen clip when Chrysanthemum went to Troy's house? That was an Airbnb. Girl, no. Where is it? Live your blessed life now. I like that name too. Wait a minute. I need to see that. Child, not an Airbnb, honey. Not a rental for the week. Charlie probably wasn't even taking no trips. That's why he was trying to get those flight attendants so he can get a buddy pass. Troy ain't got no money, honey. What is happening? Ron is giving me Chris from Math vibes. Like he's some kind of gift to women. Yes. I was like, why are y'all all fighting over him? I mean, but I guess if ain't nothing else going on. Okay. At Midwest Honey, yes, David was fine. They eliminated him for no reason. They eliminated David. On what? What David we talking about? In the upcoming previews, everyone makeup looks horrible. It's the lighting. It's something. I don't know what kind of budget they working with over there, but Oprah, honey, you gonna make sure you look good on that OWN magazine, allegedly. Honey, you gonna have to put some money into these shows. Because Bell Collective looked like it was shot on an Android flip phone. And then now you got Ready to Love and all these girls with this bad washed out makeup. Honey, get it together. So was that Yeah, that was Joel's real house. And the reason why I know is because I stalked his Instagram, first of all, because I don't be having nothing to do. So I just be investigating and whatnot. And in Houston, those homes are, I mean, I can go get one right now, honey, with a 580 credit score. I'm just saying. And they passing them out. So that was definitely Joel's place. It was clean though. And he looks like he takes care of his house. Thank you, Tyreesha and Kelly. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day every day. I'm just here for the laughs. Thank you. Yeah, that's his actual house. It is. And like I said, in Houston, child, that house is on every corner. Child, all up, and I do literally mean on every corner. You'd be like, oh, that's a nice house. Honey, it costs $2. We're in Texas. Everybody. What is the story of the heist? He gives me what is the story of the history? What happened? He gives me Steve Harvey vibes, but I want to like him. Who are you talking about, Shay? Your money go further in Texas. It definitely does, honey. Because let me tell you something. When these views start hitting 89,000 and 100,000, child, I'm taking all my Jack and the Beanstalk beans down to the house man and say, here, let me get a mansion. I just put out a video that got 45,000 likes. Let me get a mansion, child, with a jacuzzi and a pool in the back. That's why I moved from Midwest to the South, to be a rich thousandaire. Honey, Midwest, honey, you better speak it. Honey, you better speak your speech, honey, and swim in your pool, swim some laps a little later, honey. Then spend all of 50 cents, okay? The host of the show. Oh, okay. Nephew Tommy. I don't mind Nephew Tommy. A lot of people said they don't like Nephew Tommy, but I don't really have a problem with him. But what I do have a problem with is him trying to be the expert on love. And I mean, we could look at his lineage, okay? And then on top of that, you were with this lady for 30 years and only been married to her for like a good, 16, if that many years? So I just didn't understand how that was working. Child, the blind leading the blind. You don't like him, Shay? Laugh out loud. The dates are all free. At least put some creativity into these dates. Walks in the park, house tour from the owner of the home, smelling spices, smelling fresh air. Yes, Dan. Like, what is happening? And then KG went and used that free grass. Child gonna go get in front of them people's place and sit down and kneel down on the grass and say 2 affirmations. Today I am strong. Today I am happy. Okay, you want to go get something to eat? Girl, what? I was like, okay, they getting on my nerves. Because first of all, she's dressed in a sweater dress. Secondly, I would have been pissed because I don't want to be directly in no sun like that. I mean, I don't mind my vitamin D and whatnot, but don't be sweating out my makeup. I'm trying to look cute on camera and you got me sweating, talking about today I am kind. I'd be like, look, today I'm not going to be so kind if I sweat my makeup out. I'm just telling you right now. So we gonna have to, and I don't know why KG keep making Amber do all physical stuff, honey. Let that girl enjoy being a lady, dressing up, looking good, being judged. First, he took her to go box so she could sweat. Good thing she got her faux locks in. Okay, he took her over there to sweat. Then he took her in the sun and make her child. What in the raisin in the sun is going on, child? You're right, Dan. They need some creativity, honey. They need some date people to create the dates. Because this is just ridiculous. What, they only been married half of the 30 years? Shut the noise. Yes. They've only been married like 16. I want to say 16, but it might be less than that. But they've been together for over 30 years. And I'm like, okay, so she had to wait till he got through sowing his royal oats before she got whatever it is that she got. So that's why when I saw her on the first episode, I was like, okay, I'm not excited, y'all. Why does Chris keep dating one person? Miss C, listen, we don't know if he's dating one person, though. I said the same thing, but then people are saying that he is dating more than one. And then we just found out that him and Stacey actually went on a date and she actually enjoyed it. And he was in her top. So I'm just confused. Oh, broke but bougie. They only been married 4 years. Okay, see, I gave him 2. And this one, J-Dub said 10 years. So, child, listen, this is what I'm saying. They've been married 5 hot minutes. So I don't really understand how child, I don't understand it. Dietrich lost me when he said that he didn't have time to be faking being interested in someone when they thought, listen, this is what really made Midwest honey, you are so right about this. And that really upset me when he said, I have to force myself to flirt. When he said that, child, let me tell y'all something. I ain't never cussed so good looking at a show outside of Married at First Sight. I cussed him all the way out, up and down and through. Force yourself to flirt with her. And then even in Tressa's interview, she was still very gracious, still very poised. She was like, you know what? I wasn't really attracted to him either. And she said another thing too. I don't date guys that are shorter than, I think she said 6'2" or 6'3" or something like that. And she said a lot of the guys I was not attracted to. So I don't feel slighted in the least that I was, eliminated. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay, girl, tell me something good, child. She said raisin in the sun. Child, I'm just saying. I got that girl shriveling up in the sun with a sweater. Do y'all know how hot Houston gets? Even in the winter. We get winter from the hours of 8 to 9 a.m. Soon as 9:30 come, we need our swim trunks. We need flip-flops. We need a bathing suit, honey. You need to wear your capris. You got to tie your hair up into a bun. Honey, you won't be out in no sun like that. And KG had a full-on flannel. Child, they play all day. I'm not going to play with them. Like, who are you? I wouldn't even talk to him. Child, bye. Tressa was so pretty to me. In HD on the big screen, everybody didn't look the same up close, but she did. You are so right about that. And she looked the same on that interview. I said, Tressa is so pretty. And I'm being very, very serious when I say that. I was watching the interview and they had her and Stacey on there. And Stacey still had that I Dream of Jeannie ponytail, honey. Blink 3 times, okay? And Tressa, was there and she still had her, giving us her Jill Scott, okay, honey? Take a long walk. And she doing all that. And she was just looking at the camera and the lady was asking a question. And I said, Tressa is so pretty. I mean, she is actually a very pretty lady. And she said on there as well that she had lost over 60 pounds, but she didn't tell anybody that on the show because she didn't want them to look at her differently. I can't remember what channel I was watching. I was watching reality something. Let me see. Let me find it so I can give these people credit. It is a YouTube channel and she always does reality TV interviews. And I was like, oh my gosh. You saw the interview, Shay. Can you refresh my memory where the interview was? Because I'm so like my mind is bogged down with a million different things, honey. I'm thinking about this merch, and then I'm thinking about, the Patreon. Then I'm thinking about what videos I need to do. I'm thinking about Mother's Day, child. What am I gonna get my mama, honey? I'm thinking about all kind of things. I don't know. Stacey said that That was an incident off camera at the ball. Okay, so you watched this exact same episode, or, I mean, interview as well, or maybe she's saying the same thing on all her interviews because she did say something happened with the man and against her, and that person lied on her to all the men, and it's one of the reasons the guys voted her off. She did say that. And she said it was going to be revealed at the reunion because something happened between her and another man after the masquerade ball. And I was like, oh, child, what happened? I feel so bad for Tristan when she thought she was finally. Me too. And you know what? That shows the kind of character that Joel has because he knew that she felt like she was on a date with him. And he didn't want her to feel bad. So did you see how he was like, oh, baby, honey, y'all know I can't do that accent. But, he was like, you can't even look at me. Why you can't look at me? And, he just felt really bad that he was actually there under false pretenses to eliminate her. And that's what I want to ask when they come on my show, which they probably won't. But I want to know, do y'all know that y'all going to elimination? Like, what do they tell you to get you on this final date? Because this is my thing. If I was on Ready to Love and I showed up in a space with a man on a date that I don't normally deal with, I would be like, why am I here? And why are we on a date? Honey, just tell me outside that I'm going to get ready to go. Okay. Because I thought it was strange that they would. I think Stacy should have known because when they put her back on a date with David, I would have been like, okay, I'm about to go home. Because like it doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me put this up. Yes, this is the channel. Reality Check. Thank you, Shay. Reality Check with Crystal XO. So if y'all want to go check out that review, she had a review with both Tressa and Stacy together, and they were talking all things Ready to Love, and it did give me a little bit of insight. It didn't change my view on Stacy, but it definitely let me know that Tressa ain't studying them men, honey. She could care less. Tressa was like, child, look, I ain't like Dietrich either. I don't even know why I went on that date, to be quite honest. Child, I was just doing anything, honey. What you say, Meezy? Hey, Meezy. They both seemed blindsided. I actually felt bad for Stacy. You did? Child, I didn't. You know the reason why I didn't? It's not that I just genuinely don't like her or whatever. It's just that it's she's so cocky and so and in my opinion feels so untouchable that when they eliminated her and then she started crying these tears as if me. I mean, I know. And then when she started talking in third person, Stacy B is nobody's second choice. I've never been on the bottom, and I was just like, girl, gone, honey. Girl, goodbye. Stacy looked like they called her for 5 minutes before her date since she wasn't all made up. I didn't, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. I don't think they know it's an elimination date or anything. Stacy would have prepared a speech. First, giving glory and honor to God. Not a speech, girl. I'm done with you. I am done. Maybe they should stop the elimination dates and do the group elimination. Remember season 2? I remember that. When that dude put his finger on the woman's lip when she tried to eliminate him. Honey, I would have. Do not touch me too. I would have gut punched him. Do not touch my lips. Are you crazy? Stacy thought her looks alone with, hey, Jazzy, I ain't seen you in a long time. Stacy thought her looks alone would get her far in this journey. She was actually surprised to hear she was going home. She was surprised. She was very surprised. And that's what I'm trying to articulate. She definitely thought, you know, listen, me, as pretty as I am, I'm going home. Oh my God, I feel bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray, honey. Well, Eddie Murphy, you're done, honey. Gone, child. Gone with that. Talking about you feel bamboozled. Girl, if you don't go, honey, it's over. But why was Dietrich more interested in a beaver? He was trying to sound. This is what I think. This is what I think he did that for. The reason why he told her that disgusting story. He wanted her to be so far removed from anything romantic feeling for him or anything that will make her feel like, listen, I kind of like you a little bit. He wanted to make sure he let it be known that he was not feeling her in any kind of romantic way. And what's the best way to do that? By talking about a beaver's ass. Okay, like why are you telling me about imitation vanilla extract? Like, why are you saying this right now? And she's like, oh, yeah, well, let's not do that. Child, when he started telling me about vanilla, I would have been like, okay, child, can I get demiked? Honey, I'm gonna stop by Popeyes on the way home, child. Y'all done wasting my time, honey, showing up here for nothing. I enjoyed Stacy's elimination. Trey. And the irony of David booting her out was priceless. Honey, he ain't waste no time either. He was like, listen, I actually liked you, you know, but then, things start falling off and everything. And the men think you aren't ready to love. I'm like, damn, David, let us sit down first. Honey, I don't even think she sat in the seat good. You know how you sit in the seat and you kind of adjust yourself to get your footing? You'd be like, okay, let me sit a little bit to the left. Honey, she couldn't even sit a little bit to the left. David was like, don't sit all the way down, girl. You've been eliminated. Honey, I was like, David was waiting on that. He said, you gonna go tell them girls I asked for your social security number? You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Baby, he said, I'm done. You hit the nail on the head, Misha. He never was interested in her. Never. And he wanted to make sure she knew that. That's why he started talking about that whole vanilla extract story. It was no reason for that. Child, she wasn't asking you for no vanilla. What are you saying? Hit her over the head. Sure did. You talking about David and Stacy? Dietrich pulled a Chris. He sure did. He sure did. And I bet he's going to say, well, production told me to do that, or I had to do it that way. It's going to be a whole production thing. Every time they say something, it's always production. David was salty. Sure was. Can you imagine what will happen if Chrysanthemum gets eliminated? Woo, child. Woo, child, the ghetto. Baby, Chris gonna turn that place up. Okay, them teeth ain't gonna be tight that day. Child, that mouth and that face gonna open all the way up. Chris gonna go off. Honey, Stacy was more subdued, like, my kids, I was supposed to bring home a man with a dog for my kids. I was supposed to see a man about a horse for my kids. Not Chris, honey. Chris gonna be like, Chris gonna pull a Naya. She gonna be like, take this mic off of me, honey. She might take her wig off. Child, Chrysanthemum gonna do the fool, honey. Has anyone heard that David? Yes, Jazzy. I was just telling him about that. I'm anxious to see him respond to that at the reunion, possibly. I want to see him respond to that all the way around. That ex said she was in straight turmoil. She said David was mistreating the kids and everything. Like it was a real in-depth conversation she was having, allegedly. Child, because I don't want them to bother me, honey. I didn't see her as the mean light-skinned girl. She just used to being chosen. And it's nothing wrong with that. But you can't speak to people like they are your child and cry sheep. I feel that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Midwest honey. I'm with you on that. She does talk a little, she talks at people. Let me just say that. She talks at you instead of to you. And the only thing I disagree with is I do feel like when her and Chrysanthemum linked up together, they felt like, two light-skinned pretty girls or everyone's standard of beauty. And, of course, we're not going to be eliminated. We're going to make it to the end because how could we not be everyone's top? Like, that's just how I feel that they felt about the situation. But also, I definitely agree with you about the way that she speaks to people. David was like, you ain't got to leave, but you got to get the hell on somewhere else. Because y'all know at the end of the other one, David told Andrea when she was getting booted, he said, but it might not be here, but in due time, your love. Honey, he gave her a whole sermon, scriptures, things to highlight when she got home, a mini Bible, a knapsack. He gave her everything that she needed to go on her journey to find her another man outside of Ready to Love, but not Stacy. He was like, yeah, the men feel you aren't ready to love. I thought he was going to get up and walk away. I was like, David, wait a minute now. We're not done, honey. We're not done, David. Sit down, child. David definitely comes off abusive. I just don't want anyone else to leave. You think so, J-Dub? I don't know. I haven't seen that side of him, but he does come off as insecure. And I thought he was almost going to come over there and sit between Jason and Liz like Ida did, following around Stacy. I was like, ooh, because I didn't like the fact that he just completely made himself a magnet when Liz walked through the door. Like, yeah, they, people already think we together. I want them to think we together. I'm like, ugh, David, stop being so obvious, honey. Captain Obvious. I'm glad they broke up their light-skinned Power Ranger. Powers. Welcome to 2021. Chocolate is in, honey, and any woman of any complexion could be top tier, honey. Get into it. Exactly, Leah's modern life, honey. You better speak your speech, child. Honey, you better speak it. Anyone knows why the host Tommy doesn't take care of the elimination instead. David took his moment to shine when eliminating Stacy, and Joel really looked like he didn't want to do it. He was heartbroken. He sure was, Dan. I was like, man, he genuinely did not want to hurt her, and he let her down very easy. And child, oh, I bet he was like, oh Lord, please don't cry. Please don't cry. Because you know, Joel got a girl, and honey, raising her by himself. Child, let me tell y'all something, honey. I know whoever dates his daughter, he gonna have them guns ready. I can see it now. Legend has it, Andrea is still drowning in those. To this day, to this day, okay. She came in with them little bitto stilts and them big old boots. I said, "What is happening, girl?" Child, they had a sale on them thigh high boots down at the mall, honey. Down here at the Galleria, they had a sale on them thigh high boots because everybody had them on. I was like, "What is happening?" I don't believe skin tone had anything to do with it. You don't, Candy? I do. I feel like she just is always used to that. I guess because this is the thing. It may be in other places as well, but in the South, I've definitely experienced. I'm not darker skinned. I'm more like a brown skin girl, like, you know. But at the same time, I do remember girls in school with me because they were light skinned, people automatically liked them. You know, it was just something about them because of their skin color. And they would actually say, you know, yes, because she's light skinned or it's because I'm light skinned. And I mean, it was a whole colorism issue all up and through the high school. I mean, it just was. And I feel like they are the girls who fit that because I mean, we're all the same age. So I mean, quiet as it's kept, honey. They could have fit right on into the high school I went to. Now, that's not everybody's experience, but just mine. David hides behind his religious beliefs. He seems like a ticking time bomb. I can see that. And especially after hearing that interview, I was like, oh, honey, child, it's a whole problem. What you say, Kay? Had to be the Galleria. Okay. I couldn't send him nowhere else. Short girls shouldn't wear those. The proportions look odd, or at least straighten the back out. Shouldn't wear what? What we talking about? What shouldn't they wear? Chris and Stacy are thinking of 20 something pretty girl standards. I'm with you on that. 30, 40s show their age like milk and may not come with much more than expired looks. Honey, hey, you better say that. Okay. I'm just saying. Just because others think light skinned girls are special, that doesn't mean that they think that of themselves. That's right, TW. You are absolutely right. But it's just their demeanor and just my experience, you know, and being around girls like Stacy and Chris. And especially when she said at the masquerade ball, like women like us. And I'm like, what is women like y'all? Because to me, all of y'all are the same. What exactly are y'all doing that special? She's a flight attendant and you're a stay-at-home mom. So what is women like y'all? Like I was just trying to figure that out. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, okay, honey, I'm getting confused. I don't know who none of these people are on Ready to Love, but I am enjoying the commentary. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's really good. This season is not all that great, but in the past, there has been pretty good seasons. Stacey is beautiful. She just has a very boring and cocky attitude slash personality. I see that, Sue. I see that, honey. We can all have a difference of opinion. It's all good. That light skin thing was big in the 80s, early 90s. Not so much now. Exactly. When I was coming up, it really was. And I'm just saying, I mean, they would literally say out loud. So to me, those are the girls that I remember from that era because they behaved just like those two. So to me, that's when it came across that they felt a certain kind of way because of their looks. But I mean, it could just be that she's a little crass because Ron did say, you know, hey, Ron said, I don't want you to talk to me like I'm your son. So it's like the way she talks to men as well. So it could be that because, honey, don't nobody want to be sunned. Honey, you got to be. And it still is very much a thing though, Tubi. It's still very much a thing, honey. Some people still think that. They might not say it out loud, but they still think it. It still is. Danny Lee made a whole light skin song, honey. Woo, child. Child, let's move on, honey. We don't want y'all fighting, honey. We the opinionated family, honey. We stick together, okay? We all good over here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I love everybody, all colors, all races, everybody, child. We love each other. That's true. Women like Stacey and Chris have always led with their looks. So for them to see people wanting more than looks is surprising to them. It is. It's very surprising. Simply net, especially in Houston. Yellowbone was a thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that they feel that way about themselves, but what I'm saying is when I was growing up, that those are those kinds of girls and the way they behaved and the way they spoke and the way they carried themselves reminds me a lot of Stacey and Chris. So, child, look, honey. Let's just all, honey, just pass that right on up so we don't have to fight with each other. Y'all, my BFF all up in arms, up in here, Candy. Everything okay? Because I don't want y'all fighting. Hey, due diligence. That's a damn lie. Oh, girls who are barely light skinned still claiming to be cocky AF. Not all, because I know some are gonna be in their feelings. I'm just speaking my speech. Yes, y'all, child. What you say, Kay? We're just speaking our speech. It's all good. Okay, because look, y'all, I don't want us to fall apart, honey. We family over here. We could just agree to disagree, honey. Cuss each other out in our minds and just keep on moving. Let me see. I got kicked to the curb so doggone much for my light skinned cousin, whose name is coincidentally Stacy. It was real big in Memphis, my hometown. Really, Jennifer? And then it was like me and my cousin, we would always be together all the time. And she was the light skinned girl, and I was the brown skinned girl. Or not dark, but just a regular brown skinned girl. And baby, let me tell you something, honey. Dust. It was like I was Casper the Friendly Ghost. They wouldn't even look my way. But you know what? That's fine with me, honey, because all of them are big, fat, got one tooth in the front, honey, ain't got no hair, 17 baby mamas, and child, they be standing on the corner. Sometimes I see them under the freeway begging for change. And I'm like, remember, this ain't what you want. So my coins ain't what you want either, you little bozo. Me too. Straight cuss a man out. Thank you for the super chat, Candy. I love you too, honey. Don't let them get y'all riled up, honey. Let's everybody just child. Let's converse about somebody else. Okay, let's talk about AJ. I want AJ El Cheapo to get sent home. Me too, because you know what? Quiet as it's kept, honey. He's skating right on under the radar, acting like he ain't did nothing wrong, and acting like he got so many connections. The only person we've seen you on a date with is Alexis and Kyra. And to me, I just feel like ultimately AJ really is checking for Kyra. I don't know if it's based off their connection from a long time ago or what, but I do feel like them two just need to go and get off the show together. Self-eliminate and just go and start dating, honey, and see if maybe he'll pick up the check this time. Child, y'all ain't doing nothing else but wasting our time. Going around in circles, child. AJ is boring. Ain't he boring? Hasn't said nothing. Personality of a rock. I thought it was just me. And then, okay, so I did see some people in my comments say that AJ is an actual engineer. I mean, is he an engineer of sound or is he an actual engineer? Because he said he was a producer. I don't know if he said that so he can get put on after the show or I don't know. Why did Kyra spray him? But now she wants to give him. Like, I don't understand it either because this is the thing. I was like, why did you even tell? I literally said that in my review. I'm like, why did you even tell us about this? Because now you've tainted my view of him because I think he's cheap. Y'all have given him a whole nickname, El Cheapo. And now you want us to ride out with him and you and him working things out. Like, girl, talking about he's about his business. You are so confused. You confusing me. Everybody's confused. Child, I don't know what's happening. So, my Valentine's sound engineer. Nothing. I don't know what's happening. His current trade that he said was producer. Yes, but then she said he was an engineer. So I was just like, is he an engineer? Like, what are you? Child, I'm so confused. I was like, is he an actual engineer or is he an engineer of sound? Honey, what is happening? I have no idea. Right now, Kyra's friends punching the air. Honey, they probably trying to figure out what's happening. They're like, girl, like we gave him a whole nickname, child, and you didn't say it on the first episode. But quiet as kept. I think she just wanted to. See, it's this might sound twisted, but my mind works a different way. I think she was almost trying to stake her claim and let people know that her and AJ had a history. So in case anybody was trying to look his way, they would be like, well, she said he was cheap. You know, maybe she was trying to taint his image on purpose because it just doesn't make any sense for you to now want to go back over there and start dilly dallying with this man who has one card to his name. Girl, I had one card in high school. Girl, what are you saying? Child, AJ comes off cocky too. Like, dude, you a seven with that. Them big eyes, honey. Them big eyes. I'm looking at them eyes like, boy, if you didn't have them eyes, I mean, if you didn't have that beard, child, all it would be was a bald head and them big eyes. Child, that ain't no seven, honey. That's probably a four on a good day. That's smart. Will they be better than Robin's Real Housewives of Potomac embellished hats? Will what be? If I created some merch, honey, I'm definitely not gonna give y'all no embellished them hats that Robin put up on that website and left my girl Karen off of. Child made me mad. I love me some Grand Dame. Oh, that's probably right. She wanted everybody to think he was cheap so she can keep him, huh? Listen, honey, I be seeing right through it. I'm like, wait a minute. Because I thought about it. I'm like, why would she do that and then try to go and have a relationship with him? So I was like, okay, maybe she just told him that so she could, because baby, look, she is a lawyer. Child, she know what to do. Misha, do you believe women genuinely like each other? I think they do genuinely. Who? Which? Wait a minute. Who do I think who genuinely likes each other? Thank you for the super chat, Kay Bradley. Thank you for the super sticker. Beautifully T heard that AJ is coming out with El Cheapo hats. Boy, ain't nobody finna wear them hats that say El Cheapo. Now, who in the right mind would brand themselves as El Cheapo? That show he ain't got a brain, honey. Oh, child, honey. I'm gonna start calling him Scarecrow. Was the Scarecrow with the one without the brain, honey? Cause child, what? The castmates of the show, do I feel like they genuinely like each other? I do. I feel like they do genuinely like each other. The only one I'm a little iffy on is I feel like I don't feel like KG really has real connections this season. When he got over there with Naya, I feel like he really liked Naya. Like he was really into her. This season, I feel like he more so came back to try to correct him saying that he wouldn't pay the bills. And honey, it's getting even worse. So he should have just probably stayed off. Thank you for the super sticker, my Valentine. Thank you so much. Or maybe she wanted him since others are looking his way. Oh, that's true too, Catherine. That's a good one. I ain't think about that. You're right, honey. People starting to look at him now. So she like, you know what? Because then she was all like, I want to see if he's still El Cheapo, if he's gonna be my little chocolate drop. And I'm like, girl, I should punch you in your face, girl. You're getting on my nerves. Like, I don't even know what to review no more, honey. I'm saying one thing sounding crazy, then you get back over there with him. Now you sounding crazy. I don't know what's happening. The El Cheapo hats will come with the Visa cash card, so you don't get caught out with a bad credit card. TW, did you see how I read it like a commercial? Oh my goodness. Not a Visa cash card. Oh, I am done with y'all. Y'all are so crazy. I am done. KG said that on IG that OWN asked him 3 times to come back to the show and he was surprised. They were trying to do some little element of surprise to try to make it judged. Honey, the season is still a flop. They better get into it if we're going to get into it. Taking a break for no reason. Like, that's just crazy. Hope AJ, I mean, the way cancel culture is set up, he's closed before he's open. I know that's right, Jessica. Listen to me, honey. He's already basura, okay? Before he can even come about. Nobody's buying it, honey. We ain't buying nothing you selling. We ain't picking up nothing you putting down. No, thank you. We got baby teeth, heavy tongue, and El Cheapo to choose from. And don't forget Dragonfly Jones. Oh my goodness. Child, we can get some nicknames to these people. Okay, oh, I want to ask y'all a question. Let's switch. We're not gonna switch to MAFS, but I just want to ask. Did you like that Midwest honey? Child, let me tell you something. I got all kind of voices up in here. Okay, listen, I want to ask y'all something. So I'm thinking about doing this, and I just want to get y'all's take on it because I know y'all gonna give me the real. Okay, so I'm thinking about having a Married at First Sight awards ceremony. Okay, so basically, I'm going to create an entire episode full of awards and like basically replaying some of the old clips and giving the old flat face heifer award and the person who irks my damn nerves the most, and then y'all can give me what award, like y'all can give me some ideas on what awards I should be passing out. And I just want to create the whole thing since we're coming to an end with Married at First Sight and seeing how that works out. So we're gonna have the first annual math awards. I mean, it ain't never been done. It's got to be done, baby. This season will go down in infamy. We had Chris and that ex downstairs having a fake panic attack while Paige was upstairs in a ratty wig and a robe running up and down the hallways looking for bacon and eggs and a menu. And Chris was downstairs concocting a plan to have a fake pregnancy with a fake baby mama to come have a sit down. And it really was a stare down. And then we got Haley, who had an old flat face and had sex with my Jacob and knowing she didn't want nothing to do with him and his boots. And then Jacob wore Stacey Adams to go play ball at the batting cages. Then we had Clara, who always says that she wants some sex, but she ain't never getting no sex. And she says she getting him off every night. She's on her knees, but she ain't praying. Okay. And she wants some loving and ain't getting nothing, honey. Nothing's happening. And Ryan is wearing pants tighter than hers. Then we have Virginia, the always drunk, our favorite sloth of Married at First Sight season 12. Then we have Eric, the I don't give ultimatums. We're perfect. I've loved Virginia since inception. The Lake Show. Okay. So I just feel like we need to have an award ceremony. So y'all tell me what y'all would like for me to what kind of award should I hand out, honey? And how long it should be. And I feel like we should just end it with a bang, honey. Everybody get dressed up and come down in the comments. Get ready for the awards show. I don't know if I should do it live. I don't know if I should do it as a video, but I feel like, and y'all know I'm gonna give some awards to those therapists, honey, to the specialists, child, because they ain't did nothing, honey, at all. Yes, the most sensitive award goes to the bitch assness award goes to the I ain't got no money award goes to the I ain't got no job, so I sleep till noon. But the woman who has the money, who has the job, whose braid I cut, who I said looks like a troll, who will not let me sleep till noon or look at my phone in my bed, goes to honey Vincent. Hashtag Carvana. So basically, we should name that the Carvana Award. But see, this is the thing. I don't want people that's looking at it out there in TV land to not understand what we're talking about. So in YouTube land. So we have to come up with awards that everybody, even if you have never listened to my channel or watched any review, you will understand why this person has been given this award. Honey, I'm gonna make certificates and everything, child. The Long Suffering Award. When I tell you I love it, oh, Jen, where you come from, Jen Owens? I love it. The long suffering, honey, that might be everybody. that might be an award for us as the viewers. We need that award, honey. We need it. Child, it's just a mess. Okay, let me see. What is it? The Baddest Build Award goes to Mr. BMW, honey. And I ain't talking about the Mercedes that he bought for Mercedes. I'm talking about another vehicle. The one that you carry around with you every day, honey. Body made wrong. Christopher, this one's for you. For all you do, this bud's for you. For all you do, this bud's for you. Vinny, a big man, baby, honey, with the bottle, okay? Nah, the Carvana Award has to be a thing. It sure does, honey. It sure does. And you know what? I'll make sure I get all the colors together. Like, this is going to be a very intricate video. It's not going to be me, speaking my speech with my little puppy on the bed. This is an actual awards show, honey. Just call it the Oscars, okay? So we're going to make it a premiere. And y'all gonna know what time it's gonna be. The video is gonna come out, and child, it's gonna be a big to do. I'm trying to get it together as we speak, but I was just trying to figure out if y'all would actually be interested. But see, I knew y'all was my people, so I knew y'all was gonna be interested. Okay, because we all petty. Every one of us. Oh, child, what you say, Caramel? The worst lace front on reality TV goes to, and the nominees are Paige in that wig when she should have ran a rake through it when Chris was downstairs having a fake panic attack. Paige back in that wig when she had it and it looked like she looked like a wet dog and she had put a part in it, but it wasn't the part that we wanted. Paige, the day she got married. And the worst lace front award goes to Paige. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love every bit of it, child. I love it, honey. The longest chin award with a certificate for strongest knees. Wait. Oh my God. I'm finna hang up. I'm finna hang up. I do not have time for this. I do not. Leah. Wait. Not with the knees as honorable mention. Woo. Child, y'all play all day. Child, y'all play all day. Ryan and Paige will fight over that booty award. I can't do it because y'all. I can't do it because y'all are too much. I'm not finna play. I am not finna play with y'all. Y'all are too much, honey. Child, oh my goodness. I nominate Ryan's brother for the finest family. Oh, St. Flemings. Let me tell you something. Oh, every time I think about him, honey, it's just something happens to me in my heart, in my chest, and in my stomach, and everything. Oh, child. When I tell you I love me some Chad, honey, call me. Honey, I mean, but you got a fiance, so don't call me. But I'm just saying. Yes, Danielle. I like it. The Ultimatum Award. That could go to Vincent. That could go to Eric. Honey, that could even go to Haley. Because, Haley was saying some stuff, honey. The I'm Taking Yourself to the Pawn Shop Award. That definitely goes to Haley. The Not Tonight Award. Wait a minute. I got to write that one down. I love it. I love the long suffering, honey. The Not Tonight, the Ultimatum Award. Claire said her knees hurt, honey. Woo. The Hippie Tie Award. Who does that one go to? The Saved by the Bell Award. Who y'all think getting that one? The Ferris Bueller's Day Off Award. Oh, the Unwanted Award. That could go to Clara. That could go to Paige. That could go to Jacob. Oh, that could go to a lot of people. That's a good one, Jennifer. Laugh out loud. Not the Edward Scissorhands Award. Wait. Wait a minute. I would have to put y'all on mute because I'm finna holler, and I don't want to holler into this. I don't want to holler into this live. Oh my gosh. Not the Edward Scissorhands Award. My Valentine said, "Who are y'all? Who comes up with this, honey? They were waiting to shine. See, this is the thing about it, honey. Y'all needed a channel like this because y'all been opinionated all y'all lives, honey. This didn't just come up. This has been happening. So you just needed somewhere to be opinionated, honey. Welcome home, child. I can't wait for this award show. The Not Tonight Award should be in the shape of a chastity belt. It sure should, Cred Lady. It sure should. Because let me tell you something. That's all I kept saying in my reviews in the earlier parts of the season. Ryan will wear that chastity belt to bed every night. Him and Haley, though. The Chronic Agreeer Award, for sure. And then we're going to give the 10 out of 10 award. Which Married at First Sight cast member would you say is a 10 out of 10? You know what? I'm gonna have to get that to Master P. Nah. Okay, I have to get that to Master P. The If You Don't Like It, You Can Leave Award. I love it. That X Award. Okay, honey, look, I gotta get that. I gotta get our shirts, honey, that say that X. I gotta get them. Because, honey, that could be anybody's ex. The Escape Award nominees are, hold on, let me read it like we're at the Oscars. The Escape Award nominees are Chris for left to get breakfast downstairs having a fake panic attack. Jacob leaving to go check on the dogs. Virginia, I'm not moving in with you. I have cats. And the winner is Chris, downstairs, talking to that ex, honey. Talking to that ex. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Fake yoga teacher slash custodian award. Okay. That's from another season, though. I know how marriage works because I failed at it before award. Okay, TW, you are preaching, honey. Speaking that speech, honey. You are speaking your speech. Because we know Eric gonna tell us over and over how he knows about marriage. Virginia, you don't know because you came from a single parent home. And I mean, I just know. And Virginia, you don't understand what happens when you live together. Nothing happens. You get in there and you live together. Eric, get lost in the friendly skies, please, sir. Gosh, boy gone. Listen, I am living for the Oscar voice. We need some dramatic music and everything. Okay, we have another one. Oh, the MAGA Award, honey. I'm not about to play with you, Alexa. Jennifer, the background check award goes to me and my FBI app. Remember, I told y'all I was going to make that FBI app to see if these men ain't okay? Honey, we definitely need some of that. We need the I'm scared and I'm afraid of everything award. Child, we already know that's going to be Vincent. We already know. And then you know what, I'm trying to get my sister to do me some graphics. So each one of the MAFS cast members has on like a ball gown. I'm trying to see if she can like superimpose them in dresses and tuxes so that they can be coming to accept their award. Honey, it's a whole thing, child. I ain't got nothing else to do. It's gonna be a whole thing. We are at the Oscars, y'all. Laugh out loud. At Miss Misha, don't forget the Fashion Nova Dress Award. Dr. V or that X, honey. That X. Definitely that X. Okay, because she came in, had one pressed down on the side right, but she did come in ready to have a sit down. Paige being all extra friendly. You guys look jazzy. No, they don't, Paige, honey. Look at them and stare them down, honey. It's a stare down. Don't give them no compliments. Don't tell them nothing. Girl, coming in here dressed up to make you look crazy. And you wearing jeans and I think she had on a little black shirt. Girl, the Miss Chi-Chi, but won't admit it award. Child, listen. Not the sleep in the next room award. wait a minute. I just saw one that had me hollering. Lovely P, you are crazy. I probably belong on the ID channel, but I ended up on this one instead award. And the nominees are Eric. We don't know if it's happening on camera or off. Vincent. I dropped champagne on my shirt and I'm pissed. And the winner is, drum roll please, Vincent, the big ass baby. Thank you guys for watching, honey. It's been real. Where the hell have you been, Heifer? You got to put Heifer at the end of it, CB. Where the hell have you been, Heifer? Award goes to Dr. Pepper / Master P, honey. Jed say, I'm dressing up for the MAFS Oscar episode. This is going to be a specific. You better dress up. Everybody put on your finest, top, because, we're all at home, honey, not doing much, okay? We're going to be all at home. Make sure you dress real nice. I'm going to let you guys know when it's going to premiere. And then we're going to come on there. I'm going to make sure I have my good Caucasian lady voice on, doing the Oscars of it all, okay? And I'm going to come on there and I'm going to present the awards. I'm going to get some sound effects so that we can actually hear the drum roll. And then I'm going to get them to accept the award. And then at the end, I'm going to roll credits. Honey, it's going to be a big thing. This is going to be something. Child, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Honey, we're going to have to make this go viral. So I'm going to need y'all to tell somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody to come on over and watch the MAFS Awards, okay? Because it's going down and awards will be given. So I'm just going to live your blessed life in my wife's closet award. And the nominees are Ryan for his Fashion Nova jeans at their final date before decision day. Chris in his color blocking hoodie on his way to be late to meet Paige. Chris again walking down the hallway like a bad bitch. Chris again wearing some ripped jeans with his ankles when his legs crossed at the ankles. And the winner is BMW Body Made Wrong. Come on down, Chris, and accept your award, you little weirdo. honey, because y'all know I'm gonna throw that in there. Oh, Jen, yes, it's definitely gonna be a red carpet. There will be no award ceremony without the red carpet. Okay, child, yes, honey. The I want to spend a night award. The I just want to sleep on my ex's couch. No big deal. Award. Oh my God, I love it. Child, y'all are feeding into all my crazy, honey. Y'all a mess. Listen, we're all rooting for you, but now we on F with you. Award. Paige, honey, because you're gonna come out there back in that wig talking about y'all have feelings for each other. I'm not finna play. I'm not finna play with y'all. I'm not finna play. Honey, I'm not. Yes, Donnell, look, the Broccoli Head Award. We definitely know who that goes to. Ryan won that one hands down. He sure did. The It Couldn't Be Me Award. Is that for me? Honey, that might be for me, the It Couldn't Be Me Award. So, actually, I know I'll say that in a minute. The Speak Your Speech Award. You know that flat face heifer will be wearing her best Karen shirt. Don't forget the kitten heels, okay? Y'all already know what time it is. Okay, y'all, we're gonna be on here for like 10 more minutes, and then we are going to end. Then I'm gonna start working on my award ceremony, honey. I think Paige gonna surprise us. I think Brianna is too. I do think Brianna is going to surprise us, but I don't trust Paige because every time I give her a chance, and she just always, she always does the wrong thing. It's like she'll come in like, and I'm about to add his mother. She was losing her mind talking to the producers. 2 seconds later, I'm not sure about the process, and I know that the process is a process. And if I can process my feelings about the process, then the process can keep processing. Hey, shut the hell up. I'm done because it don't make no sense for you to keep going back and forth in this process. I'm done with you. I don't have no time for it, honey. Forget the process, honey. I'm done. So I'm done with it. But Brianna, I think she might say no. I don't know. She was sitting up there in that red looking like she wasn't playing no games. When I saw the previews, I'm like, Brianna looked like she about to say no, honey. I don't know. But then at the same time, Vincent been wrapped his hand around her curls, honey, because she had a real hair on. I guess she said, let me not wear no braids, honey. I don't want no problems. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Not the Waiting to Exhale Award. I'm late. When's the award show? I don't know. It's gonna be after Married at First Sight wraps. So not a long time after, like as soon as we get done with the season, then we're gonna have the Married at First Sight awards. Or do y'all think I should do it before the reunion? I'm not sure. Paige is just irritating because it's like I be trying so hard to be Team Paige and understand what she's going through, but at the same time, she does it every time. It's like just when I think we've gotten somewhere, then here she comes. Back in that wig and back with that ex. Honey, I don't trust her. I just don't trust it. Brianna will stay. I hope not, my Valentine. Oh my gosh, I hope not. I hope not. Why are you crying, honey? Master P wins the I See Through All Your BS and Fakes Tears Award. She showed it. She looked at Haley. She said, why are you crying, honey? When I tell you I hollered, I don't know why that was so funny to me, but that was everything to me. Honey, Master P don't play. Most honorable mention for the Mental Breakdown Award goes to Clara. Everything is fine. We're a perfect match. The experts did great. I couldn't have asked for a better mate. 10 out of 10. Child, we might go to commercial on that one. Because I ain't finna play. I'm not finna play with Clara. Yes, Desi Land, we heard that. Ain't that some foolery? It's rumored that Paige is still messing with Mr. Body Made Wrong. Child, just ignorant. Child, I mean, and that's why I said I think he might have liked her if nobody else could see. He likes her when we don't know he likes her. Like he likes her off camera. But on camera, he don't want nothing to do with it. So, child, I think Brianna gonna say yes on D-Day, but long term, I don't know. She gonna get tired of paying all the bills, and she gonna get tired of walking on eggshells because Vincent he appears to be allegedly low key abusive, emotionally, and potentially could just backhand her one day when she's not expecting it. And I'm hoping that's not, but child, I don't know. Brianna gonna lose herself slowly but surely if she stays with Vincent. She sure is. And I hope she don't stay with him to try to keep up appearances and try to create this influencer life because once they become married, and then after the show is over, then people still look to them to see what they're doing. They get spin-off shows. Look at Jamie. She hosting stuff and everything else, honey, even though I wish they would call me. But, you know, that whole influencer life takes over. The same as Love is Blind when they got married. And now everybody, they're everywhere. So I hope that they don't stick together just for the sake of sticking together. Child, oh, I just hope she just really evaluates what's sincere. Child, because right now, Jesse Wu said the exact same thing about Vincent. He does. Like he does, and I feel like you have to be blind not to see it. Like you really do. Cause child, do you? Where is it, Bree? Honey, if you see it, report it as spam for me, please. Jamie, get on my nerves. Her mouth movements are so dramatic. Ugh, doesn't she enunciate every single syllable? I thought it was just me. I was like, okay, now girl, now you're just picking on the lady, but but now that you co-signed me, Lady Bennett, I feel so much better, honey. I'm like, girl, gone, honey. Child. Dietrich is like Chris, wants the public to believe that Tressa and Paige, respectively, aren't their type. But off camera, they're all for it. Just like Tressa said. She said, you know, with voluptuous women, they will bed you. They will have sex with you. But they are not going to make you their woman. And that is just crazy. And Jacob should be the next bachelor. He should. Oh, that would be good. I like that, Lo. I like that idea. They do need to call you. Your avatar is better than Jamie. She be looking like an avatar. I wish they would call me. I would definitely be on there. Chris, speak your speech, honey. As a matter of fact, I don't care to hear it, honey. Go to hell. Paige. Now, what I'm gonna need you to do, honey, is we're gonna have to pipe it up a little bit. Let's go from Tito to Jermaine. Child, you're so low. Bring it up an octave so I can hear exactly what you're saying, child. What are you saying? Brianna shouldn't be blinded by just high yellow. You really ain't that important, Kevin Gates. Okay, Jamaican. Okay. Vincent showed his whole belly last episode with that dramatic goodbye. I hope Brianna gives him a big fat no. Show did his whole stomach and his whole beard and his whole receding hairline. Little punk. Talking about nice getting to know you. Boy, goodbye, honey. And she was like, well, what does that mean? I would have said, okay, cool. Nice getting to know you too, honey. The feeling's mutual. It's been real. Bye. Child, gone. And it's probably why I'm by myself. But I'm just saying, honey, it couldn't be me. It could not be me. And that's why I said that award should be for me. The It Couldn't Be Me award goes to Misha. The Steak and Egg award. Honey, we already know that goes to Green Eggs and Ham himself, Dr. Seussical, the musical himself, Mr. Jacob Joke of the Day. I'm going to be accepting this award on Jacob's behalf. He couldn't be here because he was out doing something else, but he thanks each and every person who nominated and or voted for him. He appreciates you all. Boom, boom, honey, okay? And what's up with that baby pink hoodie Vincent was wearing when he left? Honey, must have got it from Chris, Lady Reds. Must have borrowed it from Chris, because you know Chris love a good color blocking hoodie, allegedly. Okay. Must have got it from his BFF. I knew something was wrong with him when he pushed Chris out of that, when him and Eric was getting into it at the table. Y'all remember on the honeymoon. And he pushed Chris all the way out the room and had enough nerve to say, yeah, Eric was wrong for getting in your face. First of all, Vincent, you were not even there. Okay. You have no idea what took place when he was torturing those people on the bus ride all the way back to the hotel. Okay. And you're just going off something. You don't even know what's happening. And if you want to hang out with Chris, honey, I know something wrong with you. Exactly. That don't play them games with me, honey. You want an argument saying that on exit? Child, look, because you definitely have an argument with me. Misha, don't forget to do the fan favorite award. Oh, I like that, Shay. Okay, yes, definitely. The fan favorite award. The best, not the best. Wait a minute. The best or worst drawn hairline award goes to Pastor Dwight. Honey, Pastor Dwight gonna be like, y'all gave me an award. Because you know he was looking for his 15 minutes of fame. Y'all remember when he started doing his YouTube tour? Honey, he was on everybody's YouTube channel. Honey, I probably could have got him over here. Child, he was going on everybody's everything. Okay, y'all, we have one more minute and then I need to get off because I got to make sure my son goes to bed in a timely manner. Y'all remember Jacob made 10 eggs for dinner on the trip and Haley came in mad as hell because he was eating? Oh, she was hot. She was like, she didn't even speak. She was like, what's with the eggs? He's like, I was hungry. Oh, no, that's right. Because first of all, Jacob's an adult. This is one thing about me. I don't like to be late. I'd rather be sitting at a place 15 minutes early than to be late. Even when I have to do these lives, I'm looking at that clock. I'm like, it's 7:59. At 8 o'clock, press go live. I do not like people to wait for me. I don't like to wait for people. You are an adult. You need to get where you need to get on time. Honey, Jacob was like, look, y'all was taking all day long. So, honey, I got me something to eat. Honey, what y'all gone? The Jackson Voice nominees. Paige for This Process No Longer Serves Me. And Bree for That's So Vincent of You. And the award goes to Paige, back in that wig. This process no longer serves me. Paige, come on down and get your award, girl. Honey, that's the only thing you won this season, honey, because you sure didn't win in the love department when they paired you over there with Chris and his hips. All right, y'all. Well, I got to end this live on that note, honey. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I appreciate you all for joining me on this live, honey. Make sure this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a post on my community page. And I want y'all to put in the comments the name of the awards because I didn't get a chance to write them down, even though I could come through here and look. But honey, it's just so much going on. We've been talking about all kinds of stuff for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I cannot wait to do our award ceremony. And we are going to have ourselves a good old time. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers and to all your mothers and all the mothers. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all.